Oh no. Oh no. I think everybody just got the wrong notification. You know, you just can't win sometimes. You just can't win sometimes, fam. Lordly-doo. Where's my lame... some beats. Where's my chat bot? We got... None of my stuff is open. Whew! We're a little bit behind today, folks. We're a little bit behind today. I was packing lunches. I was getting ready for tomorrow's. Jeepers! Doodly doodly doo 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 doo. New. Sadness. Do 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 do. Check 1 2. Check. Who's out there in Streamland? Beep boop beep beep boop. Let's get some. Obviously, we need to put some of those in the chat, of course. You know what we're gonna do? Check this out. What the freaking heck? What the hecking heck? What the hecking heck? Doodly doodly doo 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 doo. Let's see what the... How many are playing Almost Home and No Team yet? Yo, Mike and Kim, what's up? What is Gucci, my people? Interesting. Hang on, I'm going to try something. Nobody go anywhere. Nobody go anywhere. I need to try something real fast. Hello. We're experimenting for a second. Maybe things changed for you. Maybe things did not. Do. I don't understand this still. Did you try it? Yes, I tried it. I tried it, but I think since you guys are both subscribers, nothing happened. So what happened was, so I played an ad. So this week they added for affiliates like ourselves that you can play ads for your viewers. I don't want to play ads for my viewers, but the trade-off is if you play an ad voluntarily, then for the next 30 minutes, anybody that comes into the stream doesn't have to watch the rollout ad when they come into the channel. So my plan was, right when I went live, I was going to play an ad voluntarily, and that way for the next 30 minutes, nobody would get an ad when they came into the channel. It's pretty cool, I think. I mean, again, you have to get 1,000... You have to show an ad to 1,000 people to get $3.50. So for the little guys like us, it is not important. What is good, Ryan? Getting that boss battle popping. That's exciting. But yeah, so I was running an ad, but since all of you guys are subscribers, you probably didn't see an ad anyway. Living that sub life, ad-free viewing, as well as some emotes, of course. Ad? What ad? Yeah, exactly. Twitch gave affiliates the opportunity to run voluntary ads in place of the rollout ads that you have to watch every time you load a new channel. But since everybody in the chat right now is a subscriber, they probably didn't see any ads anyway. It was like the best of every world all at once. All at once, folks. Sorry, I just fell asleep. What's up, Dan? Jumping in on the boss battle. I just fell asleep. Yeah. Again, there's no worries about ads in this channel. You guys don't have to worry about that. Again, the only reason I would run an ad voluntarily is that I don't have to run rollback ads for the next 30 minutes, which is great. No monster background. Somebody round me up a monster background. What's your best monster background? We could get to 1,000. Yeah, let me just keep running the ads. I could run the ads since everybody in here is a subscriber. I could just keep running ads, and it wouldn't lessen the experience for anyone, except for the people that are just coming in. They're like, "Hey, what's this Dice Masters thing all about?" And then they just watch constant ads for like 10 minutes. Oh, here we go. Common Kate Bishop. Yo! Came out with my big old bad rolls. Exclamation bad rolls in the chat if you want to know how many bad rolls you have. How many bad rolls do you have, my friends? Shoutouts to Xeon, by the way, a legend, an old veteran of the stream. He's our newest follower. Ayo, it's Xeon. I imagine that's the same Xeon from back in the day. Thanks for being here, Mr. Xeon. Xeon is also the one that made all of the buttons down below the stream. Also, if I have anybody out in Streamland, any of you fine contributors out there that is, you know, really just needs to beautify some things that I need to make in Photoshop, if you have those abilities and you want to donate an hour of your life to the stream, send me a message. Send me a message. I have some things I want to make, and I have Photoshop and I have the ability to Google things and figure out how to do it, but just the time efficiency. If I know there are people out there that can do the things I want to do in like 15 minutes. It would take me 3 hours. Doodly doodly doo. Oh yeah, if you have not signed up yet, BT Dubs. If you have not signed, I can barely turn on a computer. Agreed. If you've not signed up yet to play tonight, send me a message of what you're looking to do. Reg, always a legend. Always just stepping up to make it happen. What a baller. What a baller. How's everybody's Tuesday going, by the way? Has begun. The Monster Mash has begun. Twitch.tv/Final Ross Battle. There was somebody on Facebook, a new guy, who was trying to find the stream. Maybe I'll make sure that he finds the stream. Reg is a great man. Look at this. Dead at work. Oh, dead at work. Like, as in it's dead. Here we go. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, yes. Kim knows what's good. All right, let's do that. Let's put it in my junk folder. Please tell me that having a junk folder is... Everybody has a junk folder, right? I can't be the only one that just has, like, a junk... Just junky junk folder. Every time I download some dumb image for the stream, it goes in this certain folder called trash on my computer. What did I just name that, though? Monster Mash, I guess. It was a Monster Mash. Oh, yes. Oh, this is what we needed. Not the hero we deserve, but the hero we needed for sure. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was a Monster Mash. It was me. I found it. Nice. Nice. So glad you're here. Jump on in if you'd like. Thus far, we have 5 people signed up to play tonight. I imagine we'll pick up a few more. Hey, a new subscriber. Thank you, Mr. YNY. What? Yenigma. I'm going to need help. But my name's Ross. If you need anything, let me know. I do run the weekly Dice Arena every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We have a different format every week. We try to trade off between Golden Age formats and Modern Age formats. But yeah, we're here to help. It's Enigma. You just use Wise. That makes so much more sense. It's just plugging in a new vowel. Working from home, so can only watch. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Glad you found us. And I'm glad you found the beautiful life resource called Dice Masters. Now the song's stuck in my head. It was a Monster Mash. It is a catchy song. Can't deny that. Can't deny that. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Oh my. Mike, Joe, Kim, Ryan, Dan are the people that are signed up on the form so far. We might be able to convince a few more people. especially if we wait a few more minutes. We'll wait like another 5 or so minutes. Also, what was I just doing? I was just doing some things. We're gonna set up the challenge bracket. Oh, I was saying something that's sort of exciting is I went back through all of our tournament brackets. I went back through all of them, and I finally filled in the holes, or most of the holes, of what formats we've been missing. So we've played 67 formats. I think we've only repeated formats one time, and that's this week. We played Monster Mash a year ago, folks. I can bow out if we're odd. Dan, you are not going anywhere. I will scrap together some real crappy team if we have odd numbers. But nobody is dropping. Nobody. You've waited a full 7 days for this, folks. The whole point of the Weekly Dice Arena is that you know that games are happening on Tuesdays, period. If you're odd, I'll jump in. Nice, we're all odd. Ha ha, got him. Got him. Guys, check this out. I just, oh, daggone it. Where's... But look at the camera right now. Look. Are you looking? Everyone is looking. This is how broad the window is for the camera. I can't get my rights and my lefts. It's really weirding me out. It's sort of mirrored and backwards and whatnot. This is how far the camera reaches. Now, if I go back, I have not cropped the camera. Like, OBS says that I have not cropped the camera, but this screen is so much more condensed. It doesn't make any sense. I guess I'm playing. True. It was originally Tom Vassal's love for Dice Masters that led me to jump in when he declared DM his favorite deck building game. Yes. I agree. I think deck building is a super fun mechanic in games. Enigma, what's your next favorite deck building game? Actually, what's everybody's favorite deck building game? I'm curious. All of us gamers out here. Use alt stretching in OBS. Does it work? Well, so usually I use alt to crop, right? Oops, that's the wrong thing. I use alt to crop. But like when you crop something in OBS, you know how it has the green edges. This does not have the green edges. Oh my god. Oh, we did it. Oh my. Anonymous Gifter, thanks for the gifted sub. Yeah, thank you so much, Anonymous Gifter. I like how he's like, is it alt stretching? Well, I thought it wasn't alt stretched because they didn't have the green borders, but you nailed it. Your video camera should be able to stretch. It is better. It is eons better. It's so much better. Deck building game is Shards of Infinity. Nice. Haven't got around to playing it yet. Lost Cool Kenny. Lost Cool Kenny, what's up? Getting that hey guys emote. I'll spam a little emote. You might recognize these fine fellers. Yo, thanks for the follow, Lost Cool Kenny. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Are you playing tonight, Mr. Kenny or Mrs. Kenny? I haven't met you. Yo, Enigma with the follow as well. So much hype going into the stream tonight. Thanks for being here. Fun to see some new faces and some old alike, as always. If you gain an extra after round 1, they can take my spot. I'm still trying to build something. Reg, keep on plugging along, my dude. Oh, yeah. Yeah, new subscriber. Not a new subscriber. A resubscription from Comics Mike. Thank you so much. You guys just keep the notifications popping out there. It's so fun. It's so fun when those go off. It's wild. Wild, I tell ya. But thank you for being here. Hope you guys can fit the Weekly Dice Arena into your weekly schedules. Every Tuesday, 9 p.m., we are playing some crazy, wacky, sometimes less wacky, and more cutthroat format of Dice Masters. My name's Ross. If you need anything, let me know. What was I looking at? I was looking at this. If you are playing tonight again, if you are playing tonight and have not put your team into this form, please do that. Please do that. If you guys are new to the stream, we use an overlay that looks like this. We use these so you can see my mouse here. We use over here the scrolling cards of the teams that are playing. So it's very helpful for me to have your team list of what cards you are playing. so that I can create a pseudo-awesome, watchable experience for the people out there that aren't playing. They're just chilling. Just chilling. Nothing serious for sure. Bugbear Ambusher. Bugbear Ambusher. Let's see if we can go find my team. Why is this screen not working? There we go. Here's all my school stuff. Cool. Best day ever. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. Oh, pickle frickin' rickle. This was the team that I was gonna play tonight. Building around unicorn, nice. Umber Hulk, rare. Gelatinous Cube, which is one of my favorite cards in the game, actually. Whenever a character is knocked out during the attack step, you may pay shield to have it captured by Gelatinous Cube. What? The capture lasts until it's used again. Folks, that means even when Gelatinous Cube is not in the field anymore, the dice is still captured. Blink Dog was cheap shields, essentially. Giant Spider, cheap shields as well, but also like a weird removal mechanic. Tree Ent, pay shield. Oh, this was my protection against breath weapon is what this was. Prevent the next 2 damage to you that you take from an ability or action die. Iron Golem was to recycle my cheap shields. If I couldn't get them out of the field, I could just kill them all. Lizard Folk. I didn't have any. I was gonna switch this one and this one out, but I didn't because I wasn't really planning on playing. I mean, I could, I suppose. Misdirection, one of my favorite basic actions of all time, and Splinter's Teachings with the Shield Global for some extra shenanigans. Just some extra shenanigans. That's what we're all here. That's what we're here for. Dice rolling shenanigans. All right, we're gonna try to start here in about 2 minutes. I'm gonna get the challenge bracket filled out. This is called Monster Mash. It is WDA_67, the 67th episode on twitch.tv/Final Ross Battle. The game or sport being played is Dice Masters, of course. We are gonna play. We always play 3 rounds of Swiss. Everybody gets to play 3 games. Nobody's ever knocked out. It's the best. It's the best way to do this. Blah 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 blah. Click some things. A bippity boppity. D&D first. Who's looking forward to WWE? Oh yeah. Speaking of D&D first, I was expecting a package in the mail today. However, it did not come. Unfortunately, it did not come. But. Oh, pickle frickin' I hate it. I hate it. There are a few things I hate more than when I'm trying to resize a window and I just accidentally click the X. Ugh! You know what really grinds my gears? But yes, we are expecting a package of the WizKids variety. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Does it rhyme with bubble in Helm's Deep? It sure does. It sure does. Smack drool. Resizing. Yeah, resizing the windows. Because the way that my screen is... the way that my dual monitor stuff is set up, I have a lot of little windows around. Let me get the scoreboard up. What kind of streamer am I, man? What kind of streamer am I, man? Storage, trash, scoreboard, okay. Read the files. Bing bong. Give 'em a zero. Dice Coalition for some card text, because, you know, I claim to be an expert, but really, I just look up all the card text. Any card text that I quote during the game, that's not true, not any of them. 90% of the card text that I quote during the game has been looked up. How would I sign up in the future? Basically new to this, but have dice, but haven't played much. Kenny, let me tell you, man. Every weekend or so, I will put out a Google form that looks something like this. So here is the Google form. Sorry, let me look at it here. It just says, what name would you like to be referred to as in the broadcast? Copy and paste your full team link from Dice Coalition. So you would go to the Dice Coalition, dicecoalition.com, go to the team builder up here at the top. Build your team on here. When you go up here to view team, it will give you, sorry, let me load a team up real quick. When you go to view team, it will give you the link right here. So you can copy this link, put it in the Google form, and just on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate this format? After you fill out the form, all you need to do is show up here. You've already found us. You've done the hard part. Show up here on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. and we will play. So everyone will be in the chat here on Twitch. I will be running the bracket, which is here. I will tell you who your opponent is. You and your opponent will go find a Google Hangouts room to play in and then come back here to report your scores. Does any of that not make sense? Because I know it is a little bit overwhelming. A lot of people getting over the hump of like, I'm going to play Dice Masters, but online. People are like a little weirded out. But it really is pretty simple. You've actually done the hard part. You found Twitch. You know what that is. You're here, so that's exciting. Thanks for being here. And I hope we can get you playing here soon. Online Dice Masters is the coolest. I agree. Is there a way to watch matches? That's a great question, Enigma. 1 match per round. So we play 3 rounds every night, and so I will be commentating 1 match. Boop. So I won't be playing. I'll be commentating 2 people that are playing here. So if you just hang out in the chat, you can hang out with me, chat, talk to me while I'm commentating the matches. So we will always be watching someone else's match. Right here. Right here. Again, you find new folks out there have found the Twitch channel. That was the hardest part. All right, let me start filling out the bracket here. We got Mike, Joe, Dan, Kim, Ryan, and I think Reg is still building to give us an even 6. Always watching. One of us. Yes, I do on occasion. I need to do better at exporting to the YouTube channel. But if you go to youtube.com/ actually, let me make sure I'm not misquoting this. youtube.com. I used to have a command for this. And then if you go to playlists and you go to the weekly dice arena, actually it doesn't even matter. It did it not? I'm upset. Hang on. Sorry, I don't want to misquote this because I just finally nailed down the yeah, that works. Don't forget to plug the Discord. So there is the YouTube where I export things. I will say there are better Dice Masters YouTube channels out there, such as the great DM North, as well as DM Armada, as well as CR Game Room. Dice Masters Online on Discord is the best way. I think both of you fine folks are on Discord. Maybe I've seen one, or at least one of you, possibly both. You can find the Discord off the Dice Coalition. True. All right, friends, we're going to try to get started. Reg, are you still building? Not ready yet. Sorry. If someone is, take my place. Nobody is. But we could start round 1 and you could jump in round 2 and 3 if you want. It's again, I was hoping that my package might have arrived today, and I was going to play some of the new stuff, which would have been really funsies. However, that didn't happen. Go ahead. I'll be okay. Sounds good. I'm going to go get a drink real fast. That will give you another couple minutes, and then we're going to start the bracket. Chewinga to the rescue, and I have a team. Bingo, Reg. That's the spirit, my friend. I'm going to go grab some water. I will be back in 1 minute, and then we will start the games. It's going to be exciting. I'm pretty pumped. La-di-dee-doo, la-di-dee-doo. forgot to tell you guys and gals out there a funny story about today. So I was actually using my streaming setup to record some Algebra 1 tutorial videos. And my students were like, "Mister, where did you record this?" And I was like, "At my house." And they're like, "Do you have a studio or something?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Do you stream on Twitch?" And I was like, "No." They're always trying to scam me out of getting my Twitch channel name. They'll never find me. I'll never give it up. You're the boss with the bad rolls. Schools are bad about that too, yeah. Yeah. Like, honestly, if my Twitch ever got out in that regard, I'd probably have to totally, like, rebrand and hide myself. Never reveal to students. Never! Yeah, if you want to know how many bad rolls you have, which for the new people out there, maybe after they graduate. Nope. It's still too intertwined. Like, we pretend that when students graduate, they're just, like, not students anymore. No. No. Okay. Is everybody ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you guys ready? If I'm ready, you're ready? Let's shuffle the seeds in the bracket real fast. Red Eye! That's the spirit, folks. That is the freaking spirit. Start the tournament. Can't record because they're teachers and it can't be seen in an unofficial capacity. That is so awkward. I mean, I understand. Here we are, folks. The first round of the bracket is going to be Mike versus Kim, Joe versus Ryan, and Dan versus Reg. Never show my face in this. Yeah, that's true. Guys, this is a mask, by the way. This is not me. Let's put... Doodly-doo. Let's have Joe versus Ryan on stream first. That sounds really fun. I mean, all of these matches sound really fun. And to be honest, with this few people, we could probably get everybody on stream. Joe versus Ryan, if you guys want to meet me in room 6, that'd be the best. Everybody else, best of luck. Best of luck out there. Bam! Let's get this party started. What do you say, fam? La-dee-dee-dee-doo. Let's turn this music off. Turn the music off. Hello? Double hello?
Hello.
Hey, Ryan.
I are here.
How are you?
And I just shut off your other one. Okay, hey, so I also logged into room 5.
Awesome.
I did it right.
Yep.
Muted, but camera's still on.
You nailed it. And then your neighbor drove by or something.
Are you there?
Hello? Can you hear me?
What happened?
I don't know.
Check,
Ross
check.
is here.
Can you guys hear me?
But I can't hear him.
He probably had to mute.
Ah, yes, okay.
Interesting. Let me see here.
Who needs to jump over into room 5?
Check,
I'm
check,
here
check.
already.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, there you are. Hi, Ross.
Hey, everybody. How we doing? Yeah, we already got the whole room 5 deal popping.
Did I do it right? Okay.
Yeah, I think we nailed it.
Cool.
Joe, how's it going?
It's going.
It's going. That good, huh?
Yeah.
I feel ya. I feel you.
Well, play guys matches make you feel better for sure.
It's true. And, I mean, who doesn't love monsters?
Right?
Hey Ryan, that's a nice investigation you got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at your investigation. Where'd you get that?
That's swaggy.
Super secret swag. That's what it is.
Ooh,
It's not the full art basic, but soon. Very soon.
I'm a little
That's
jelly.
right.
Check that. I'm a lot jelly.
Full art, no text.
As soon as I get one of those of investigation specifically, this prototype will go on the auction block.
Well, it's not Howard the Duck, but you know, it's all right.
It's true. There's no duck.
Yeah. That's right.
Let me find Joe's team list real
Oh,
quick.
BT Dubs, Ryan. Howard the Duck and his female partner are in the new collector art.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So all 3 versions of collector have Howard the Duck and a couple of other people from that universe staring on the collector as he maniacally laughs.
Is that the
Nice.
longest running unjoke there is, or what? I mean,
The
Howard the Duck is in Howard the Duck is in 3 out of the 6 Marvel sets. 3 out of the 7.
was he really ever that big of a deal? I mean, he was a comic book character, right? So.
Well, the running gag is that he was the first Marvel movie.
Okay. I see. Okay. Yeah. Right.
This is it's a
It
huge
all
running
makes
gag,
sense now.
Now it makes sense. That is a gag. It's a huge gag.
and
All
it's
right.
something that I think Eric and Mike like to pick up on, and Jimmy too. Like they just love to have any excuse they need to have a Howard Duck in the art. They will do it.
Yeah, they're looking for the perfect shot, but then it also has to have the duck, of course.
Yeah.
All right, I'm set up. If you guys are set up.
I'd like to have a team link for Joe's team, if that's okay.
Oh yeah. I can post it in here. I actually just copy pasted it. Oh, pickles. Hang on. There we go.
Wait. See. Oh, thank you, laddie.
Not a problem.
Okay, where's his? Because I'm unfamiliar with the fiends aside from they're very fiendish.
His is in the
chat.
in room 6 hangout chat.
Oh, you put both of ours in there?
Yep.
Because I only see mine.
Oh, it might have been before that you got in here. Here, I'll repost his as
I'll
well.
put mine in again there. Oh no.
I'll race you.
No, you got it first.
Somebody won.
You got it first.
All right.
Okay, so. Oh, wait, that's my team. What the hell?
Did I copy and paste the wrong one?
No, he
No.
didn't clear his selection before.
I didn't clear.
Ah.
Ding dong.
All right, cool.
IR.
I'm ready.
I'm going to do a little intro and then I'll kick it over. Does that sound good?
Go
Yeah.
for it.
So,
in action,
wheat.
right?
Ultra important
Action.
YouTube intro. Welcome to week 67, folks, the Weekly Dice Arena. It's Ross here with our round 1, folks, of the Monster Mash format. Every card must have the Monster banner affiliation on it. We are playing Golden Age monsters and Modern Age basic actions, a little twist on an old goodie. We've got Joe versus Ryan in round 1. It's Fiends versus Crazy Attune. Gonna get wild. Here we go. Best of luck, fellas.
All right, here we go. Good luck to you, sir.
Good luck.
It's gonna be great. I haven't seen either one of these teams yet, so we're just gonna be kind of flying by the seat of our pants. I know that Ryan is playing a Fiends team. There's going to be a lot
yes.
of Gate Fiends, potentially. Gate being a mechanic that says... Let me just find one. Gate Glabizru. Glabizru. Hang on a minute. I got you, fam. Oh, he doesn't have a Gate ability. Who's got a Gate? Irenes.
And I'm so frustrated.
Irenes. Gosh darn it. I'm the worst.
Quickie Mart. Okay. Oh, this is terrible. No, it's not. So I'm gonna Red Dragon Global,
Baylor, that's right.
and then I'm going to
Gate.
deal you a damage. As
When
I
fielded,
purchase
you may
this.
take another unpurchased Baylor die and roll
And I'm
it.
gonna
If it rolls
purchase
character
a
face, put it in your
Battery
prep
battle
area.
stack.
So essentially, when you field a character with Gate, you get to re-roll an unpurchased one of them
There's a lot of stuff.
and potentially put it into your prep area for free. Super strong mechanic. Joe is playing an Attune
that
team,
looks
it would
fun.
seem.
So I'll do the Red Dragon Global.
Red Dragon Global
for my investigation
Is used.
and then I'll spend 2 for Giant Spider.
Joe goes
Why would
down
you do that?
to
And
19.
over to you, because I rolled 4 dice.
Oh my gosh. So terrible.
That's freaky, yo. Hear my name.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Irenace. I don't know
Get some
how to
more.
say that one or even how to spell it.
Um,
Joe's got 3 energy here and a
what
sidekick.
globals do we have over there? We've got a shield global.
Oh, Baylor. I understand.
And,
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Do
Balor
damage to an attacker.
is the
Oh,
character.
okay.
But yes, Baylor being your name. I can see how that would be alarming. Sort of like when me and my wife watch Friends, and she's like, "Oh, Ross, that's so funny," and I'm like, "I
do
didn't
have
say
a
anything."
Serac. I brought you all the tools.
But here we are.
Spectral.
The Acerarak Global says, "Pay 1 generic, re-roll an action die in your reserve pool." Could be worse, Chandler. True. Joe goes for another Batiri battle stack, fields a sidekick.
as it were.
Mm-hmm, yes, that's right.
Ooh, it is time for a boss
And
battle.
I will pass.
Type in exclamation boss in the chat to get things rolling in that sense. Ryan's going to refill his bag with everything he's purchased so far. Got some real goodies in there.
Oh, there we go. 2 and 2.
He does get one of his Hellhounds. Let's see if we can find Hellhound's text here. 3-cost Hellhound. When he's active, your Fiend dice costs 1 less to purchase and 1 less to field.
It is decent.
So his Hellhound is going to enable this Fiend team pretty heavily here.
Cost of my...
Reduce them by 1 to purchase and 1 to field. Super strong, especially with that gate ability that is a when fielded trigger.
So...
What does he do with these other energies? That's the real question. I think he's going to reroll the sidekick. No real reason to need that currently. The Batiri battle stacks that Joe has purchased thus far, not super scary.
To field this on level 3 Hellhound.
Level 3 Hellhound has a 1/3/3 stat line.
Damage.
Fairly thick for a 3 cost. Gonna buy another investigation with the Red Dragon Global, which also does 1 damage to Joe.
Go ahead.
Red Dragon Global is a
Dragon, why you hurt
classic staple.
Like that
It
one.
says,
I was hoping someone would bring that.
Those are my first ever super.
deal
rare
1
people.
damage when you purchase the next
Oh,
action,
really?
right? Hang on, one more.
Yeah, this team is actually one of the first teams I ever played.
Once per turn, pay Bolt. When you purchase your next action die this turn, it costs 2 less, and you deal 1 damage to your opponent. Pretty cool.
But what I really need is...
It looks like Ryan is actually down to 19. Joe may have purchased an action and I didn't see it.
Okay, well...
Dan's going to get the boss battle popping here.
Fine.
If you'd like to jump in the arena
We're
with
gonna
us,
investigate this matter.
type in exclamation boss in the chat. It is a sort of random number generator dungeon crawl that we are all participating in
Oh,
called
perfect.
the boss battle.
All of the things.
All of the sidekicks here for Joe, those sparkly yellow sidekicks
purchase,
that were
another
prizes
tier
at
button.
Nationals and
And
Worlds
I
this year.
will pass the gas.
Pass back to you.
He does have 1 Batiri battle stack in the field.
There we go. 3 plus.
The Hellhound here going to be joined by a Giant Spider potentially.
I have a feeling Giant Spider's gonna be a pain in my tuchus.
Ooh, hope
Right in the
so.
tuchus. Giant
all
Spider,
those
another
things.
classic card and ability.
Well.
When Giant Spider attacks, all NPC dice, that means sidekicks, must block Giant Spider if able. If multiple Giant Spider attack, the defending player chooses how they block. Also has a global pay shield. Target character must block this turn. So, pending that Ryan can get out a big enough Fiend, he could require that it blocks and then use that global as a sort of removal tool.
And then I will pass turn to you.
Alright.
Passes turn, back over to Joe.
Sidekicks.
Just the 4 sidekicks. He's got all this juicy stuff in his used pile.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Alright. So we're going to Red Dragon.
Red Dragon Global,
This
which means
investigation.
Ryan will take another damage.
And then we're going to purchase the last battle stack.
The last of the battle stacks. Batiri battle stack has Swarm.
And I will pass the turn to you.
3 dice.
Has Swarm, and it gets +1/+1 for each other Batiri battle stack in the field. So they will buff each other once they all get out there. Ryan does get his investigation to roll,
Duck is on the case.
which is good. Investigation says, when you use this action, draw and roll 2 dice. Super strong in the middle of a turn, like right now. 2 more dice here for Ryan. He does get an investigation on double energy this time. So lots of energy to work with. He also has that discount from Hellhound. So he could buy a 7-cost Fiend. I don't know that he has any 7-cost Fiends. But he could definitely purchase his 6-cost Baylor or Orcus.
I'll buy a big old fiend over there. A Baylor, mayhaps.
I think so, yeah, Baylor for 5.
Baylor for 5.
And then I will
What will I
what's
do?
your battle stack stats?
It's a 2-2.
Cool, alright. So I will spend this as a shield to make him block.
Oh no.
Batiri must block.
The Hellhound.
How much is it?
3/3.
So Batiri must block. Joe could block. Yeah, there we go. Joe can choose to block with as many more characters as he'd like, but he must at the very least block with Batiri, which means the swarm will not happen this turn. Swarm is a keyword that says if this die is in the field and you pull a matching die from your bag, you pull an additional die for each matching die. So, because there was not a Batiri battle stack in the field at the beginning of Joe's turn, the swarm did not trigger when he pulled this other bright orange Batiri battle stack.
Can I get a double for all this trouble? Yeah. Alright.
So again, those Batiri battle stacks give each other +1/+1.
Just what Jessica Jones does.
Jessica Jones is investigating things.
Oh, another investigation.
Oh, let's see if he can grab another one.
We're gonna live the dream here.
String them together. Oh my, it's happening. It's really happening. The investigation rolls again, so he's going to draw and roll 2 more.
Oh, I was hoping for like 2 more battle stacks.
Everything except for the battle stack, which is actually better for Joe because he didn't.
5 of energy
His swarm would not trigger if he pulled them with the investigations. But since they're at the bottom of his bag, pending that he has at least 1 battle stack in the field next turn, he will get those extra additional dice.
And then I'm going to...
Boo you, DK. Yeah, DK's big toe really just smacked us there.
A grab stab.
Gonna get grab stab.
The queen of grab stab.
This is probably the grab stab that works well with the Batiri battle stack.
I will turn.
Pass turn.
When fielded, field all Batiri battle stack character dice from your use pile at level 1. So it's a quick way to get all of your crazy battle stacks into the field at once.
What's it like to live in a fantasy world there?
I don't know, Mr. Rolling all my investigations.
Oh, those aren't actual
A
bodies.
little friendly banter here back and forth from the excellent rolls of Ryan so far. He gets his Glabrazu and a giant spider rolled on character face.
Oh wait, is he on his level 2 or he's on his level 3?
He does not get the Hellhound, which means the fielding costs are not going to be
2 for Glabrazu
lessened.
at level 3.
Oh my goodness.
0 for Giant Spider on level 2.
Glabrazu.
Oh my goodness.
On level 3 is a 5/6 stat line.
Then I will...
Glabrazu, maybe. I don't know.
Pass back.
Okay, I'm going to attack with these 2 guys. So all your sidekicks have to block the spider.
How dare you?
The sidekicks have to block the spider.
Glad
And then
I
the
guess
battle
I'll
stacks
with
can
my
block however they want.
my 2/2 battle stack.
He's a 5/6, so...
Yeah.
Alright, so that'll happen, and 2 of your sidekicks get KO'd.
Okay.
Because I've only
Bladow.
attack.
Okay.
And go ahead.
All right, the good news for Joe here is he does have a battle stack in his field.
Twice.
He is going to swarm twice. So he's going to draw 2 more dice plus 2 more for the
She's a killer
swarm
queen.
keyword.
Dynamite with a laser beam.
All right,
So here's my 2.
2 more.
no
Didn't
investigations,
get
though.
investigation. He
Still
does
gypped.
have his grab stab though, which is
Turn will be epic.
not as good as it could have been because he doesn't have any battle stacks in his use
What'd be
pile.
really epic is if I get all my stuff to roll.
If he rolls all energy, jeepers.
Did you say all or?
Not a super.
I could buy a red dragon here.
He could buy everything.
Red dragons.
I need stats.
Yeah, I was about to say, Joe needs some board presence here.
Stats. All
The
right.
good news is Giant Spider not going to be
I need some bodies.
not going to be pulling away too many blockers because Joe has so many characters in the field.
Nope. No luck.
He does get a grab stab and a battle stack, so those are going to buff each other. Going to be good for boosting some stats and such.
Oh, yum, 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 yum.
His toe, ouch. The Donkey Kong's big toe.
This is for a red dragon.
He is buying a red dragon. I love it. It's not every day you get to see red dragon as a die being purchased. It's
Trigger,
usually just
nothing
used for the global.
This is for a battle stack. And this is for a deuter.
The 1 deuter, 2 deuter. So lots of stats in the field here for Joe. Again, those battle stacks are buffing each other by +1/+1. A and D.
Passing the turn.
Okay.
Ryan's team is sort of
Max.
heating up here in terms of his
I gotta read the
stat
craziness
power.
of Baylor.
Baylor's pretty neat.
Yeah, he'd really like the Baylor here. Dang it. So he's not going to be able to gate any fiends this turn.
That gate ability. Sickening.
Giant Spider on double energy for now. I imagine that's going to get
Yes,
rerolled.
Well, that's gonna be...
Maybe not, though. Just thinking about the double energy being a good thing this turn. Might be reaching for something, one of his big boys. Joe could be reaching for his Yuan-Ti's next turn or so. He does have 2 investigations already purchased, so that attune keyword going to be pretty good.
Reroll all these. Even your battle stacks.
The
That's
battle
right.
stacks.
They came to battle.
I did.
I should have called this team the short stack.
The short stack. I like it.
Alright, I'll field this for 0. I will buy... What shall I buy? I can do it this way. And that way.
Looking at lining up a 3-cost and a 2-cost here. Or a 4-cost. Ryan really being tricky with his energy manipulation in the reserve pool. I apologize that you guys can't see that. Let me see if we can get a little more of his playmat in the view.
No, I don't have enough. Okay.
I usually try to
I would
maximize
say
the zoom,
real simple.
but when it
Oh
is
my goodness.
And
negatively affecting what you can see, let's back that up a little bit.
How's that?
Ryan has a unicorn, but no other good alignment
2
characters.
investigations. Let's see what I can come up with.
Oh, good alignment, like the good versus evil.
Okay.
I understand.
Man, with this...
Joe does
the
get
amount of masks,
one
I should have brought the
investigation.
holders on my team. Ah,
He missed the second. He could
She's
use
not
the
gonna-
Acererak
Acererak.
Global. There you go. Acererak
I'm
Global.
gonna
Pay
risk
1
it,
generic.
risk it.
Re-roll in action.
Oh my
Comes back
goodness.
double
Alright,
generic.
let's investigate.
different too.
Gonna investigate. And roll 2 more. I was looking at neutral. Gotcha. Yeah, I never really understood the whole alignment thing. There was not enough cards that interacted with that. I was kind of sad. But out of set, like, it doesn't mean anything, which I guess is why they didn't really focus on that too much. 5 energy for Joe.
Stone cold energy.
He does have 1 question mark energy, which he could use for the Giant Spider Global if he wanted to. He could also use that for the Red Dragon Global as well. We were talking about reaching for Yuan-Ti potentially this turn, but he only has 1 bolt in the form of that question mark, which is sort of sad. His whole team
I'm
is
going to
bolts and
purchase
fists.
A Dargon of the blue variety.
A blue Durgan.
A Dargon.
He's left with 1 mask that's probably just going to sit there till next turn. I don't
It's your
really
go.
see any good use for it.
Very good.
The Orcus Global, I think, is a fist. Let me be sure. Orcus Global is pay fist. Deal 1 damage to target attacking character die.
I mean, if you can get this investigation to roll up, you'll have something to do.
Then I'll have something cool. Beyond that.
Gonna go for his own investigation because he's really trying to get that Baylor this turn. Yikes.
Negatory.
Missed it again. He could use the Acererak Global.
Negative Ghost Rider. Okay, so let's see. I can do
I don't think it's on his radar.
that.
Wait, did you use Sarek or no?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Not gonna Acererak. He said, no, no, no.
No.
We don't need all that garbage.
Your bag is up, right?
Get one of those.
Yeah, you got a Baylor, you've got a Glab.
Glebrezu is already in the
Alright,
field. He's
you
talking
got
about
it.
Hellhound in there. Yep.
Baylor, Hellhound, and you don't have
Yeah.
anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna this to a Serac.
He is gonna Acererak.
It
See if he can.
is a good idea. There you go.
He does
Eat
get
it.
investigation.
So I will investigate real
He's
slow.
really hoping for Baylor here to use that gate ability.
And
Oh,
A
there they
swing and a
no,
miss with
that is
both of them.
terrible.
Yikes. But he turns 1 energy into
I know,
3,
you
which
feel
is still
bad.
good news. Not as good as a free 6
So
cost.
I'm gonna
That
end up
feels
doing
really
what I'm gonna
good.
do. Anyway, I think
Look, I'm gonna level with you, man.
I should do that.
No matter how competitive the game is, I will always want my opponent to do the thing they set out to do, even if it kills me.
I
just
want
I want to
you
be there for the ride.
to
I
gate
just want to see that I
fiends.
witnessed it.
I'm with you, man. That's the way I roll too. I like to see a good play. Yes. Well, what about you? Don't have any of that. So, so that's not gonna work. 4 and 1. Okay, so I will spend forfeit pit fiend
Gonna get a pit fiend next.
and pass priority.
Having to
Okay.
pay the full 4 cost, thanks to Hellhound not being able to be fielded this turn.
Here we go. The moment.
Let's see what Joe pulls here.
Dun,
Batiri.
dun.
2 swarms. 1 more in the bag, so I get to refill. Reloading.
Reloading. What's the best pull here? Blue Dragon? Question mark.
Come on.
Oh
Blue
my
Dragon.
gosh,
Okay.
Blue Dragon
Let's just
is
get
here.
everything we need.
And nothing to field with.
That's right. If he gets all these characters, it is going to be hard to field them all. But Batiri fields for free
Alright.
most days.
Oh, that's cool, bruh.
He doesn't get his red dragon. He does get blue dragon, however.
Is that enough to take you out, though?
I don't think so.
Because the fiends are not affected by breath weapon, by the way, because
This
of
is gonna be Breath
Glebrazu's
Weapon 1.
ability.
You got that blue dragon.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So field Breath Weapon 1. Attack with all these biggins.
Big guns.
So it wipes out your board. You knock out one of my dudes. You block the highest, which is well, actually the highest would be one of these. These are all gonna be 6. Oh, no, they're all
4
gonna be
times 6 is...
5s.
There we go. 5 times 4, though, is still 25. 20,
so they're all
sorry.
gonna be 5s, so you have to block this. So that's 20 right there. Yeah, I gotcha. Field a blue dragon on level 3.
Blue dragon coming in clutcherino.
A fist to field this level 3 Bateri battle stack and this battle stack. And then
Again, each battle stack gives the others +1/+1.
Let's see. Yeah, I have to be attacking. So alright, I'll pass back.
Alright. And then move to attacks with everybody, and breath weapon dealing 1 damage to you in your whole field. Puts you at 17.
Ryan takes 1.
Okay, so I guess I'll block. What's the highest one?
The 6/6.
Block that one, and then I'll knock out one of your sidekicks.
Okay. So you
Using
take
the Orcus
5,
Global.
10, 15, 23, 4.
That's enough.
Alright.
Ooh, nicely done, Mr.
Good game.
Battlestack.
Hot dog, the battle stack got large.
Yeah, it's hard to beat those battle stacks, man.
Yeah, I did feel kind of like cheating. I was like, what's a good pivot? Oh, battle stack.
No, because these monsters don't have a lot of streaking or blanking or anything like that, so...
Well,
That's
you had me
true.
going with that glob that could prevent damage. No,
Well,
that's...
He
Who was the one
prevented
that...
damage. Yeah, he did. He prevented his own damage, for what that was worth.
That's right. He kept himself alive from that breath weapon 1.
You didn't damage him with breath weapon.
Great games to both of you.
Yeah,
It was
good
fun.
game, man.
And best of luck in the next 2 rounds.
And you
Always
go
a
get 'em.
pleasure, Ryan.
All right, you too, my friend. I'll talk to you soon.
Yep, see you guys soon.
Okay.
Blowout! That was super fun game. Joe over Ryan in round 1. The Batiris got wild, folks. Buffing each other up to make themselves formidable in terms of combat damage. Let's see if we can jump in on another game. Find somebody who's still playing. I imagine they're still out there somewheres. Blurp. Room 2? No. Let's try room 1. No. Swing and a miss. Let's try room 3. Yeah. Here's Mike versus Kim. Let's jump in and see what the sitch is.
Only after 9 o'clock.
We didn't do bets. Nope. Sorry.
I
My B.
was playing James. And
I forgot.
Takedown.
We're already
what
done,
game was
Ross.
it?
They're done.
Oh, yeah.
You did it. You really did it. How did it go?
Kim won.
Kim won. Nice.
Dragons.
Jurgens.
Yeah. I have dragons too, but it didn't work. So,
Well, better luck next time.
yep, we'll try.
Cool. Well, we were just dropping in to see what we could find.
Well, there you go.
We'll see you guys back here. Back in a bit.
Okay.
Bye.
Ka-chow! Let's maybe that's all of the games. I don't know. We just heard that Kim over Mike with the Dragons. We do have Reg versus Dan. They started a little bit later than everybody else. So maybe they're still playing out there in game land, repping the right Dargons. Reg versus Dan. Oh, we got decisions. Decisions. Ahoy, mateys.
We were like, we just came to the other screen. We're like, hey, they're at 18-17. There's lots of time left.
Yeah, Joe came through with his buffed up battle stacks.
Well, it was the last turn. He had a doppelganger field. He copied my gold dragon, so I had to do something. So I doppelgangered my own gold dragon and then breath weapon 3 and 3. And hit
It was brutal.
Hit for a bunch.
Now to
Jeepers.
try and survive.
So I killed his green grab stab and stuff. So now he's just trying to.
All
If
right.
I got 2 doppelgangers in the side. If I pull the gold dragon, I turn and roll it.
Ooh.
It should be breath weapon.
So Dan's scrambling here to
Big one,
replenish his
doppelganger, but
field.
I'm not going to copy.
Okay.
He's not going to
Because
copy
I
anybody
don't
with
need another
Doppelganger.
kobold. Field
Had to
both
step
of those
away.
guys
Who
for free.
won? Joe won the first game we were
I
watching.
will.
His grab
Five,
stabs,
eight,
or sorry, his
five,
Batiri
nine,
battle
six,
stacks
six.
buffed each other up until they were giant, and then he pushed them through after Blue Dragon's breath
Well,
weapon.
that's
Cleared
the
some
thing.
sidekicks.
I do have
Kim
one
won
more
over
kobold
Mike.
in the bag,
Nice.
Which will allow me to draw 2.
Or you can spin.
And now we're watching Dan versus Reg.
Because most likely I'm going to breath weapon if I pull that dragon to
Yeah.
kill your ramp anyways.
So it's 20-4 in
Yeah.
this game.
Why not?
See if Dan
We'll
can
spin
put
down
a.
doppelganger to
There we go.
Spin her up.
Spin the grab stab up.
And
Doppelganger
see if I
got
survive
spun
another
down.
round. Go ahead.
Yeah,
See if
so
he
I have the green
survives.
Bag, which one is the gold dragon?
Let's see if Reg can roll his gold dragon. That's going to be the real difference maker.
That's the sidekick.
Both of these mats, awesome. Awesome work.
Oh, I rolled it backwards.
Gold dragon? Question mark?
That's that.
He does not get
One
gold dragon.
doppelganger.
He gets 1 doppelganger, which is important.
3 energy for
3 energy for breath weapon
field,
3.
2 dragons. That would be it if I can roll this dragon here.
He needs the dragon here,
2
folks.
dragons, and just push. Keep the doppelganger.
Questions we must ask ourselves. 2 dragons will do it, I think, as he's deciding. And the dragon
So
rolls.
This is 1 and 1 to field this guy. So that'll be 2.
Still has enough for
Level
breath
dragon,
weapon
level
3.
Field my doppelganger. Level 2.
Copy gold
He's a
dragon, I
6
imagine.
dragon. And then when I go to attack step, if I attack with both those and breath weapon this, that'll do 3 to you. That'll clear your other 2 characters, and then you can't block the other dragon.
Yep.
Bingo. Well played to both of
Yeah,
these
yeah,
fellas.
Unfortunately,
I should have went for the Umber Hulk.
Yeah, I think I killed your ramp right at the right time. That you were ready to
no,
roll, like,
Super well
And the-
played, though, by
the
both
queen
these
grab
guys.
didn't
We
work.
didn't get to watch the beginning of the game, but I
Yeah,
imagine it was a
that- 'cause
doppelganger
I-
off.
I have more-
This is only Tuesday nights at 9 p.m.
Or no,
Eastern Time.
with
That is
my own
true.
dragon.
There is a very similar event that happens. There we go. Joe's got it. On Thursdays called Dice Fight.
no, it's a good game.
That is targeted towards people across the pond. It happens at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Shenanigans.
It is targeted
Yeah,
for
that's why
their
I keep
time
rolling.
zones over there. But you are more welcome to play.
Cool.
More than welcome to play
man.
on
Yeah.
Thursdays as well. Great games to both of those fine gents. We are done with round 1, folks. We just watched Reg over Dan with that big gold dragon swang. That would work better with my schedule. Yeah. Yep. So it's kind of nice that there are options. I know they are prepping for European Worlds over there. Or sorry, European Nationals. I think it's called Nationals. No, maybe it's called European Worlds. I don't remember. But they are playing some side events and some modern. I think this week is just straight up modern. EU Nats. EU Nats. There we see. I needed somebody to clear that up for me. Reg over Dan with the giant gold dragons. The multiple gold dragons. That card is so gross. And then when you just like, oh, I'll just have 2 or 3 of them in the field, it's fine. That's when it gets super gross. But I did see the Umber Hulk of Dan. I'm excited to see that work in a few games or so. We're moving into round 2, folks. Let's get it started. We've got Dan versus Ryan, Reg versus Mike, and Joe versus Kim. Let's have Reg versus Mike on the stream because we haven't seen either one of these teams yet. Reg and Mike, if you guys would join me in room 6. Everybody else, best of luck. I met some awesome guys last week at a local meetup who showed me the world of Dice Masters. Had no idea how the competitive scene. Yeah, it's awesome. This game is sick. I think the decision making in this game is the best of any competitive game that I've played. Boop. Period. Period. You have to adapt so much to what you see and what your opponent is doing, etc., etc.
Hey, are we supposed to be in 5 or 6?
I think one of us is in 5. Well, we could be in 5 and they want 1 and 6.
I'll go over to 6 too.
You'll go? Okay, I'll get it.
Yeah, I just gotta be quiet.
Hello. Oh, maybe. I think we got it backwards. Hello. Check 1. Check, check, check. Can anybody hear me? Is this room 6? Am I in the wrong one? That has happened before, folks. Let's make sure I'm in room 6. Do 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 do.
Oh, there I am.
Hello, hello.
Hello? Am I here? This is where it's messed up.
It isn't you that was in the wrong.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, is this on? Is this thing on? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, Ross.
Oh, solid.
Room 5, right? I think Mike said he's joining room 6, but we have lost him, I think.
Yeah. Room 6 is being weird.
While we're on, I can show you these wonderful new. Oh, you can't see the screen. It's like behind the
Whoop.
play, I guess.
Whoop.
I'll put it on Jesus' plate here.
There you go. Hang
I
on,
got
let
the
me
stream a little behind.
spin this baby around real fast here. Boop.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was us that messed you up. I'm sorry, Ross.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's a 5 life penalty.
That's right.
Is mine not coming up?
Yours is black screen in room 6.
Let me just 1 second.
Sorry.
I posted a link for my team in the chat. You need it again.
Nice. Let me I'll find it, I
I can
think.
send it again if you want.
Yeah, that would be the best. The best.
I don't know if I sent it with it had cake on it, but I think it's Resurrection I put in.
Okay. Boop 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 ba doop ba doo. Let's
Yep,
see.
new tokens if anyone wants. Send me a message.
Nice.
3 flavors of them.
For the water deep Areno
I got 'em.
cappuccino.
So I have the 3 if people can see it right now. I don't know if you can zoom in or not, but there's the guy with the beer.
The old barkeep or whatever his name is.
Barkeep. Yeah, and then there's a God Catcher, and then there's one, I think the card I've done at the Guardians, but there's a +1/+1, and then the other side is a 2/2. I think
Ooh.
that's how it actually is supposed to. There's one card says it's a 1/1, one says it's a 2/2.
That's so weird.
I'm not too sure. But it just flips. These are magnets too, so they stick. It's a
Sweet.
poker chip. If
All
you-
right. I think
I'll
it
poke
let me
it.
join finally.
I like it. I like it.
I'll go over to room 6 and quiet that.
So I have one proxy card here. I'm using the. I couldn't find my rare unicorn.
How dare you?
That's right. I couldn't even find my 1-cost Chewinga, so I'm running a 2-cost.
Yeah. It's funny how like you bank on having a 1 cost and then that 1 extra just makes it weird.
Well, I said I got home and I'm like just fumbling through it. I've got doing a little shout out, but I'm doing the death race.
That's right. Shout out to the Death Race series. I guess it's a series. That would be the right word
Yeah.
for it.
Me and Michael Ingledew are doing the tournament, and
Oh, it's
I
going to be
can
so
say
good.
We're doing a mini tournament if anyone wants. So we have 2 extra teams we're going to make that users can submit for a little mini tournament. So if you think you have a turn 3 that we don't have, submit it. What we're going to do is we have another team, the Nick Patch team I ran last Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
and then whatever team loses in the first round that we like the best is going to be playing.
All right.
So which, who knows? I can't tell you who it is, but we've done a few matches. It's a lot of fun, and the video should be getting posted soon. We just did the promo.
Am I
for it.
coming through?
You are still black in room 6.
Let me
What?
try.
Why don't you go out? You're in 5. I'll go into 6. It's okay.
Oh, there we go.
You got him?
Oh, I lied. I think
Now
it's
he's
it's
gone.
switching. Yeah, it's switching from.
Yeah, tell him when he comes back, he can go in 5, and I'll go into 6. And I'll just mute it there.
And here and 6. There you go. You go to 6.
This looks good. This looks perfect.
There you go. I'm in 6, and I muted it.
Bingo.
Because it's fighting me tonight. I'm very, very sorry.
No, no worries, no worries. These Hangouts rooms, they're as simple as they're supposed to be. Sometimes they just get a little cranky.
Did I read something on about Twitch that you're no longer going to be able to do chat in it?
I had not heard that.
Something popped up when I was watching the last Twitch. It said something about there's no longer chat, only on the replays.
Oh,
Like,
you
that's
can't.
weird.
They're taking away the ability for you to leave a comment on past broadcasts.
Ah,
So, like, it's not really a thing that we like, because I export things to YouTube instead. It's not really a big deal, but technically, people could look back through the replays of this on Twitch, and like comment on it there. But I don't really respond to those comments anyway. Usually it's people that do it on accident. They think that it's a live broadcast and they're like, hey, I'm here. And it's not.
Mr. Ross, I just reached out to Mike Ingledew. I asked him if he could maybe copy my team and play round 3 for me.
Oh, cool.
That's it. I just asked him if he wants to. If he's going to do it, it's okay if he takes my spot in round 3 because I got to do some stuff around the house.
Sweet, yeah. I mean, even
If
if he
not,
wants to
I'll
play
play.
a different team, it's whatever.
Yeah, let's see, whatever it is. Okay.
All right, let me
So,
get
Mike-
some. Oh yeah, you guys chat it up. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do some housekeeping here.
go ahead
You got
and
a
roll.
bunch. You have a bunch of dragons. You got the purple worm, no Umber Hulk, which is good.
Yep, no one but
Is that? Oh, okay. I thought you bought the
no
basilisk with.
sidekicks.
I got 2. So I'm going to let you go first. How's that? So I have big entrance, and the only and resurrection, and then I have global just resurrection, and you can move a spell with beholder, which is useless.
Okay.
That's the basic, but you didn't bring Doomlance. Or is that Doomlance? No. We had
No,
double
there's
res.
no it's misdirection in there.
Sorry, Ross, you ready to start?
I'm so ready.
Because we're going.
Do it. No, go
Right.
get
Good
wild.
luck, to you, Mike.
Good luck.
I
Good
can
luck.
wait. You tell us.
Oh no, we're good.
Good to
We
go.
got 3. We see it.
By misdirection. By a kobold.
All right, we're off to the races, folks. I apologize for some of the Google Hangouts things that are just lingering here.
Ross, you got a timer for us also?
Yep, got it rolling.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Good
And
luck.
My phone's on the charger.
Look at that.
Cameras
As is
don't
mine.
work tonight.
As is mine. Look at this. Reg with the 4 question mark roll here.
I'm gonna
First
go ahead
turn.
and pay, 1 and 1, 2 kobolds.
Gonna purchase 2 kobolds for
And I'm going
1
to,
each.
I'll get a third one. Yeah, I'll get a third one as well.
Gonna buy a third
And then
kobold
I'm going to
because
resurrect.
why not? I'm gonna resurrect.
1 die over there.
Yep.
That's Guardian turn.
Get another die and prep for next turn. Sounds good. Over here to Mike. Rolls his 4.
I'm gonna buy a Chewinga.
Buys a Chewinga for
Do I
2.
have? Yes, we do.
Yes, it's the rare one.
Mhm.
I'm going to resurrect this.
Resurrect so that he puts everything in his bag and preps 1 for next turn.
Buy another kobold.
And I'm gonna
Look at that.
Gonna buy another kobold because that's what happens here.
I have
Go ahead.
three dice.
Sort of
And
a
I'm
standard
going to
play
magically
when using those
pull this
kobolds.
Yellow dice out of here. I have
no,
a 50-50
I think you're
chance.
gonna miss.
No.
It's
You did pull a yellow die.
a yellow die or a
Yeah,
yellow
that was
die.
mine.
What a guy.
Fine.
2 sidekicks for Reg.
Let's see.
2 sidekicks and 3 energy.
Yes.
See what he chooses to go for here.
Get more sidekicks.
More sidekicks. Not probably what he was looking
So we're gonna
for.
go 1, 2, 3,
Not terrible though.
and then
Always
get one
usable.
Chewinga, so we're gonna go and pay the last for another cobalt.
Only kobolds.
Yep, and I'm gonna
Just a kobold invasion here for both these guys. What a great card. 1 cost fist with swarm.
1, 2, 3, 4. course I get the Chewinga and not the Cobalt. That makes perfect sense.
Also has an action die, which is the misdirection. So he could use some crazy shenanigans here. Misdirection says swap a die in your field zone with a die that is in your use pile or prep
I
area.
think last game I rolled everything, but I had no mass, no
There's the Chewinga.
turns.
So you have to have a character in the field for misdirection to work. However, misdirection on double generic here isn't going to be able to use its effect anyway.
Anything tonight.
Well,
Remember how hot
we
my roll-
played yesterday, and you weren't. I don't think you missed a roll. We were practicing.
That was Saturday. Well,
Reg calling out
they've cooled
the bad rolls.
significantly since then. Let me just put that out there right now.
I think you should buy a bunch. Oh, you can't even get Chewingas.
Can't buy Chewingas, doesn't have any
Basic
bolts.
Actions, resurrection, and
Resurrection and big entrance.
Big entrance.
Actually, we bought all 3 last game.
And
How
resurrection.
good the rolls were.
So big entrance, sort of known as a clunky die on most teams. It is very good on a select number of teams.
we're gonna
On most other teams, though, it becomes just a temptation, and later in the game is less than useful.
Just gonna buy a dragon.
Why won't this? Why won't this go away?
No, you know what? I forgot. You have res too, right?
You double res.
Yeah, we'll double res instead. Double res,
Sorry, I can't get these
and then
off
buy
the
one
screen.
Cobalt just because I had the energy, and I really don't want to buy any of your actions. One misdirection sounds good enough to me, but
Single resurrection die can win the game. I only have 2 actually, so I'm gonna pull 4. I think I have a lot of cobalts in there.
yeah,
2 cobalts. There's 1 more there.
no swarm for you though.
No swarm. Not yet. Well, definitely no swarm there. We're gonna keep those, and we're gonna reroll these. Get 1 no cobalts. So this is going swimmingly. Oh.
That's what. Yeah, Kim
okay.
Kim wrecked me last game because I rolled terrible, and then she was debating whether to attack me or not, and I mentioned I have swarmers.
The
on
inspiration
field
behind
to attack
Twinga's
me.
art was from Straight Away No
Oh,
Face.
yeah. It's like, okay.
Never put those
Having
pieces
combined
together
with
before.
this, except can
But I
buy
can
a-
see it. I
Can't
can
even
see
get a
it.
gold dragon. This is the same thing. This is when you put your team together and realize, shoot, I don't have anything. So
Nothing like throwing a team together last minute. What Reg is such a champion for doing that for us, making an even number tonight.
and then with this,
He's gonna
three,
double resurrect, get 2 extra die in his
buy a big.
reserve.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, in his prep area.
Not cheap.
Yeah, you're good.
Over to you.
Okay. Nothing in the bag.
I thought you were gonna supreme intelligence there.
That was last. That was Saturday. Whoa! 1, 2, 3.
Mike throwing dice everywhere. It's gonna be awesome. He uses a dice tower, folks. I am a dice slinger when I roll them, so I can't be accusing anybody.
I fielded a god catcher.
I usually give them a
He just sits
an upward sling. If you guys haven't heard about the God Catcher token that's coming in the next box, it is a 10/10 token that gets spawned by triggering a trap. It's wild. Wild, folks. Mike does get a Kobold and a Sidekick, fields both of those. He's left with, looks like 4 or 5 energy. Gonna buy a half dragon for 4.
Let me count the
And
dice.
probably going to use this shield for resurrection. Well, he's deciding on bag management.
And fail. Oh no, we didn't.
The idea of resurrection, especially double resurrection, is
Okay, so I pulled a
saw it in
one.
action last week. Very wild indeed. Yeah, I bet Steven was playing it.
Cobalt.
You said that you played with Steven, who is the curator and content creator for DM
Hey, I'm
Armada.
in the exact same spot I was.
He does usually, or sometimes, play with us on Tuesdays, so I'm kind of surprised he's not here tonight. However, him and I commentated the the World Championship together. If you're interested in watching those videos, you can find them on the DM Armada YouTube channel. That was a good time. Super nice guy. Agreed. Big entrance.
Comes up. So I'm gonna field a sidekick. field a level.
Oh, Joe's trying to get the boss battle going. Nikki, boss battle.
Big
Oh
entrance.
no.
Oh no. Oh no, she
I
says.
don't have my things.
One less.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
I'm
but
gonna
thank
buy
you for
myself.
telling me.
Buck Rogers in on the boss battle. What's up, Buck Rogers? Hope your night is going swell. How are you? How you been?
We've got 2 swarm triggers.
4 dice. 5 dice thanks to the Kobold Swarm.
Doesn't like me.
No, sorry, Pepper.
6 dice here for Mike. He does get this half dragon is the double bolts there.
Yeah, but I don't want them now.
He'd rather have energy on kobolds, and he'd rather have half dragon on character face.
Energy this time. I kind of want him to be a character.
Let's find the card text for half dragon.
Let's just see what Destiny.
Half dragon. While active, dragons cost 1 less to purchase.
That's what I thought it.
Also, while active, your dragons get +1/+1 while attacking.
Is that the half dragon does 1 less for the dragons?
Yeah, 1
Yeah,
less.
same one I have. And when you fill the dragon, you do 1. Look, we had like 5 cards this game.
Nearly a mirror match here. So it is, while active, dragons cost 1 less to purchase. And while active, when you feel the dragon, deal 1 damage to your opponent. So the idea here is to have half dragon in the field forever, and then purchase
I did
some
buy a silver dragon. It's in the bag.
Oh, so you're gonna make my dragons cheaper?
tons of dragons.
Yep.
The silver dragon they're discussing makes dragons 1 less to purchase, I think.
I haven't been able to time anything correctly.
While he's active, dragons cost 2 less to purchase. So both teams will benefit from that discount, which is kind of funny. Level 9 CPU, wipe the floor. Unlucky for us folks that were in the boss battle there.
Sorry.
Mike deciding on some purchases here. The half dragon discount with the silver dragon discount is going to make both teams able to purchase so many high-powered characters here in a bit. One thing that could swing the game in Mike's favor is that misdirection action. He can switch out one of these little weenie characters for a Gigantor dragon after blockers are assigned and such.
I will
Kobold is attacking.
block it with a sidekick.
Yeah, I don't think Reg doesn't want to lose his Kobold because then his swarm would not work out.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 triggers a swarm.
2 extra thanks to
trigger.
Kobold. He gets
Bag.
1+1 here. He'd really love to get this silver dragon rolled on character face. He does roll his big entrance.
Kobolds are no good.
He doesn't need kobolds on character face. He'd much rather have energy because of the discount of big entrance. Surprised he didn't bring the Ring of Winter. Yeah, that card is great. It is actually hard to find. I wouldn't be surprised if one or both of these players simply don't own the card.
Oh, for nothing wrong.
Hard to find.
So, no silver dragon.
I have a box of Tomb of my Annihilation in my dresser, and I'm really hoping that the super rares in there are... I actually really like the Valindra and Ring of Winter. Those are the 2 that I'd love to have. Yuan-Ti super rare would be pretty cool too, but less useful.
1 mask, 1 fist, 1 mask, 1 fist to buy 2 doppelgangers.
2
In the
doppelgangers.
bag. Pass priority in turn.
Okay.
Thanks to big entrance, they were 1 less to purchase, and they go straight to the bag. Joe over Kim. Solid. Great games to the both of you.
Is that not a cobalt? Oh, that's right.
It was.
That's right. I thought you get swarm. Yes, it was in prep.
Yep, so you don't swarm from dice and prep, unfortunate. Again, here's that misdirection die that is potentially...
Level 1.
Oh, there we go. He's just going to go for it now. No shenanigans involved.
So we'll put in a level 1.
Bringing in a bronze dragon.
2/5 base. Sorry.
I think it's bronze dragon, if I'm not mistaken.
It was also on the double burst, so I prepped die.
Prep a die. Gotta love that misdirection. It is one of my favorite actions that's ever been printed.
I'll resurrect.
It's just super versatile.
Missed Cobalt.
anti-breath weapon on your copper is?
Oh, Copper
Not
Dragon. That's
anti-breath
right.
weapon, it's
Oh,
just
is it?
One.
Oh, okay.
It's the promo one that when you KO an opposing character die with Copper Dragon's breath weapon, you may move an NPC die from your use file to your prep area. So,
Unfortunately,
it's not going to trigger.
his use pile's empty here. That's unfortunate, but it is a super good ability.
To be honest,
Pay 1 for breath weapon, deal 1 to your opponent, kill 3 things, and move 3 dice to your prep area. That is wild. What a swing in pace.
Bad news for me. Bad news. I already resurrected.
The interesting thing here that's going to happen on Reg's side is these doppelgangers are going to start copying very large targets.
You're not completely incorrect.
So there's there's already
Oh,
going to be
it's
so
upside
many
down.
high-powered dice purchased, as well as doppelgangers that are copying a very high-powered dice.
Kobold.
Things are going to get wild pretty quick.
I will.
Buys another kobold. Those swarm triggers really working out for both players.
Bag management's become so bad.
So again, ideal bag management is that you have everything in your prep area and 4 in your bag. So you are rolling your entire bag every turn.
I'll pass priority.
Once you've purchased,
Pass the
quite a few dice, it's hard to keep track of the ideal number that you are drawing and swarming and prepping, etc. Oh, that's right. I forgot that the format says you have to have the monster banner on the cards, so Ring of Winter was out of this format. But on a Dragons team, it's sort of a no-brainer. I agree. Reg does not. He does get 1 doppelganger and a gold dragon. It's interesting to see here if he goes for. Yeah, he's going to go for energy that will be used for breath weapon.
All right, so 5 energy and a doppelganger. So I'm gonna pay level 2. I'm gonna pay 2 to field. Pay the 2 masks. I can't use that. To field my gold dragon.
Okay.
And then I'm going to field a level 1 doppelganger.
Level 1 doppelganger
Copy
and
and
copy gold dragon. So he's now at 6/6. Interestingly enough,
Pass priority to you.
Yep. Back.
he's
I'm
gonna
going to
attack with at
with
least
the
1 gold
4/4.
dragon.
Oh, I missed one trigger.
Okay.
Took 1 damage from this. No. Did I? Yeah. I fielded. Did I misdirect this in? No, we're good. Go ahead.
Yeah, you misdirected in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
going to attack.
This is the team I'm
with
building
the
for when I can
4/4
play next.
gold
First
dragon
team build, by the
doppelganger.
way. Nice. I'll take a look at that here in a minute.
Breath weapon 3 on it. Not
Breath
gonna-
weapon 3. So Mike takes
And
3
I'll
damage,
use-
as well as all of his characters take 3 damage.
And he's a 4/4.
He's a 4/4 because Doppelganger copies per level. So Doppelganger on level 1 will assume the level 1 stats of Gold Dragon.
13. Over to you, sir.
Down to 13, he lets the Doppelganger through unblocked, punches him in the face. Mike down to 13, but he does get a chance to react here. Reg's field is pretty stacked at this point. There's no misdirect this turn. There's no dragons. His Copper Dragon is... Copper Dragon's going to be able to do some work here with that Breath Weapon 1. It will kill the Kobold and the 4 sidekicks. So he is going to be able to prep a lot of dice out of his use pile this turn, which is pretty cool. Kobold's on Double Fist is best case scenario. He does get his half dragon back as well.
Both at level 1. 7 purple worm.
Purple Worm, the game changer. It's been such a hammer for so long in this game.
0 in the bag. Let's
0 in the bag. Don't res yet. Use Copper Dragon's ability. So, probably going to have to strand some of this energy.
He's on level 3. He's 8.
He's a 6/6.
6/6.
Level 2.
Hum. But how would he use the other 2
Where
energy?
An attack after I pass priority.
Mhm.
Breath of Weapon 1.
Breath Weapon 1 kills 4 things.
As I said, when you KO opposing character with its breath weapon, I may move an NPC die from your used pile to
Reg takes 1 damage from the breath weapon.
you. And
Mike's
Is it
gonna be able to
for each one
move.
you KO or?
I believe so. When you KO an opposing character with Copper Dragon's breath weapon, you may move an NPC die from your used pile to your prep area. So each
Each
one,
knockout is a trigger and a die move from used to prep. Reg just says, that's fine. Not a big deal. You can prep 3 for
5?
free.
I'm gonna eat the 2.
Awesome.
okay. I'm
Gonna
gonna resurrect.
Eat
Mike.
the
So I
2.
took 1
Yes,
and then a 2 from the Copper Dragon.
and I'm gonna
So Reg's down to 17. He's going to let that Copper Dragon go through. He doesn't want to deal with all that garbage again. Well played there by Mike
In the bag.
to wait to resurrect till after the attack step. That way he could use the Copper Dragon ability and the double resurrection to maximize the prep area for next
I
turn.
think if Doppelganger rolls.
He doesn't have a Kobold in his field for next turn for Swarm. Otherwise, he'd pretty much roll everything next turn.
I have enough for the rest of my shenanigans.
I think the Half Dragon is... He's got to roll Doppelganger here and get a second Gold Dragon. I think that's what it's going to come down to.
No Doppelganger.
Yikes!
Still alive.
He does get another Kobold, which is good for both these players to have a Kobold in the field. It also has more than 1 defense, which is good in terms of combating that level 1, Breath Weapon 1.
It's gonna do 9. Got 13. I only have 11. I need another character. I could have something. Okay. Field sidekick.
Ooh, Rare Pseudo Dragon, such a great card.
Cobalt level 1.
But yeah, unless you're selling out to a tune, I'd probably say go for something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 energy. Wowzers. What will Reg go for? He's going to resurrect once.
I pull a Cobalt.
So again, you don't want to prep your kobolds because then you don't get the
Money for nothing and check it.
I need to buy anything else. So
when you prep your kobolds, you do not get the swarm trigger. Breath Weapon 7. Jordo, how are you, man? How is the week treating you?
I leave an open field for you to swing at. Yeah, I'm gonna leave an open field to swing at.
Reg talking himself into having no blockers.
Or what the heck? I'm buying.
Short week, so great. Holler.
Yeah, I bought a unicorn.
There you go.
Reg going for that rare unicorn.
And because
See if we can find the card text on that. Not one that I know off the top of my head.
with my 6/6 gold dragon.
While active, your other good characters get +2/+2.
Weapon 3, I take 3 off.
Wow.
The top, and then
Field's cleared.
field's
And
cleared, so I take
you're at
6
9.
more going down to 4.
Yeah, you're at 9. 4 you're at. And over
Mike down to 4.
here, I feel that purple dragon was going to do something. The purple
So much damage. Oh, Purple Worm coming out. Hopefully here.
No
Who
swarm
who
trigger.
doesn't love a Purple Worm?
You can do that one more time.
Look at this roll right now, folks. He gets his misdirection and literally no characters. I imagine he's going to re-roll practically all of this. There's no reason to keep these... I mean, the kobolds on Double Fist is good. Everything else, Half Dragon, Purple Worm, and the other kobolds would much rather be on literally any other face than their single energy.
Right ahead, 'cause I can't seem to roll tonight.
It's going to jump on Deadpool and just go.
There's
Oh, there
Purple
you go.
Worm and Kobold. Not Half Dragon, though. But again, not really the one that he absolutely needs. Purple Worm really going to be the game changer here. Also, with all that energy, that misdirection becomes much more dangerous. Because he can purchase something here and then misdirect it in during the attack step with some combat shenanigans. Purple Worm, that's a lot of yikes. That was a big handful of yikes.
You have 2, 9,
That one is from Battle from Faerun. Yeah.
11, 12. That'd be 12. 9 have no blockers.
12 damage. I think with only 4 health, Mike can't afford to not have any blockers.
Yeah. With
Buy
those,
something big.
Doppelganger and what else did you buy?
You could do
Silver
lethal.
Dragon?
I think you can do lethal if you.
Use misdirection.
I don't think I got. My dragons aren't big enough.
Yeah, but if you. Oh, to get 17, that's right. You have to get to.
Yeah, I gotta get to 17. I can get to
6.
12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, I can get you
I
to.
can get-
I
I
get
can get
13. You could do.
Oh, I can do 15. I can bring in
Yeah.
a purple worm.
Yeah.
Or what level is your cobalt?
3.
Level 3?
Yeah, so there you go. You got lethal. I
That's
think.
4.
16.
5. That's 16.
Both players calculating the death odds here. Mike can deal 16 to Reg, I think. 1 short of lethal. Which, in this game, if you can't swing for lethal, you can't swing at all, my friends, or else you just throw away the whole game. Sort of one of those fun tensions that happens. There you go. Misdirected it. Get a second purple worm.
Single burst, I do prep a die. I thought it was
Lies.
double burst. Prep a die.
Man, if only we had that. If only we had that spark keyword.
14. Yeah.
Spark plus misdirection, gonna be
Yeah,
so
'cause
good.
when he KOs. When he
And
dies,
momentum. Spark,
target
misdirection,
other player,
and
damage
momentum,
opponent.
and
Secure.
Kamenyanti.
Yeah, he's level
You
3.
take
he's level
4, 14, 15, 16. Well,
16. So close here for Mike.
I'm gonna attack with just one of them right now.
Yep.
I'm gonna KO your yes,
Cobalt.
Cobalt, dealing you 3 damage.
3.
Yes.
And then I'm going to let the other 5 through. I'm down to 9.
Reg is down to 9. 9 to 4.
Well,
Close
I still
game.
have, we kind of skipped a little bit here. I'd like to resurrect too.
No problem. Go ahead.
There you go. Resurrect at the
Do not mind.
after attackers blockers are assigned.
Go
All
ahead.
right. Let's see what I can do. Can I pull some shenanigans? 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull a silver dragon.
No, nobody's pumped for the
Does he roll
spark
this time?
keyword.
He rolls. That does. And now.
Does get a silver dragon and a kobold. We need doppelganger to make things real crazy. Why did he not go for lethal there with the 2 worms?
So let's try that.
Yeah, I think he could push for 16, not 17.
Would you have lethal? I roll. Okay, I need to go for it all. But I'm gonna do it.
Gotta go for it, Reg. Gotta get pumped up.
Breath weapon 2.
Breath weapon 2 with silver dragon is gonna deal 2. Mike would have
Enough.
2 health.
Yeah, because I'd only have
That's
one
right. So I
You only have
figured
1
he'd
blocker.
enough.
Yep,
So if
it's
I
gonna be
have
able to push right
breath
here.
weapon 2. Field, yeah, I'm pretty sure. So pay 1. Field silver dragon. Field the cobalt level 1 or level 3 actually. Passing priority 2. Attack with everything.
Yahtzee.
2 breath weapon does 2 to you.
Breath weapon 2 deals 2 to the face.
2 would come through.
Only 1 blocker to assign.
That was interesting.
What
Yeah, I
a
think
game.
that was close back and forth.
16.
Unicorn
16 damage.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I tried to wait for him.
Yeah, the unicorn wasn't waiting.
The unicorn was not having it.
Yeah.
Did you get that, Ross?
I loved it.
I think when the gold.
Oh, I
dragon-
forgot. I think I'm in this. Was I talking at all during that?
Yeah, we could hear you.
Okay.
Hey, now you're an echo. But
Oh, am I? Oh gosh. All right. Well,
Kidding.
that was good.
you can't troll me. I have so many buttons going on here.
At least you figured out your stretching. So
Yeah, exactly. Gosh, that was a wreck. But that was a super fun game. Yeah, Purple Worm is always a game changer. And Misdirection being one of my favorite actions in the entire game.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just couldn't misdirect in a big enough thing.
yeah, if you had something on level 2, you had it. I thought the other way you could have done 2 was your copper dragon. If you brought in a copper dragon, you could have done breath weapon 2,
No,
and then
he's
you.
just one. He's breath weapon.
Or sorry, you're a silver dragon. Then you could have brought in breath weapon 2,
I thought about him, yes.
and you did 2 with him. If you misdirect him, that would be 5, which would have been the same as a purple worm, and then it would have done 3, 5, 10.
It would have
11,
been one
12.
less.
Is it? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Sad face.
But yeah, I didn't realize the silver dragon. I would have made your dragons cheaper too.
Yeah.
I totally didn't realize that.
Yeah, I was thinking this might turn out to be just a big old, like, everybody buy all these super high-powered dice, we'll just mash them into each other, which...
Well, I'm wondering if I had a silver dragon and a doppelganger. Dragons cost 4 less.
Yep.
That's crazy for both people.
Michael!
That next game.
With the resub! Good to see you,
Yeah,
man.
that
It
was
has
actually
been
really
far
good.
too long.
I appreciate
I'm glad
it.
you're here. How are you?
Thanks, Ron.
Yep, see you guys here in a minute. Good games.
Thanks, Reg.
Hey, no worries. It's always fun. You know what? It's fun when the games are competitive and they're close. But I said a lot of times I've been playing lately, and it's like you play the game.
Bloop. I'm just gonna I value that, but we'll have to come back. Michael's here. Resubscription. What a baller. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. As always, my friend. We've missed you. Doing well. That is good to hear. We got a plug earlier from Reg for your what is it called? Death Race. Is that what it's called? Death Race? The Death Race series, all turn 3 kills, folks. The most highly edgy competitive teams battling it out. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be a sweet series. I'm super jelly. Jelly belly. All right, let's fill out the bracket and move on to round 3. What do you say, fam? We just saw Reg over Mike with that last breath weapon, Silver Dragon breath weapon. Tournament looks like a lot of fun. Yeah. Joe beat Kim. Bam! And Dan versus Ryan. Is that still happening right now? Could we jump in and find it? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, not in that room. Not in that room, my friends. Not in that room either. Room 3? Question mark? Okay, not in room 3. How about room 4? Let's try. Welp. Hey, here we are. Dan versus Ryan. Let's jump in.
This time I'm not going to blow it. I will spend 1
Holy
Orcus
sidekicks, Batman. Look at Ryan's
on
board.
level 3.
He's got his Hellhound
Search
here.
my bag.
Baylor. Orcus.
Field it. On the
So
same
many
level,
fiends.
Which is 3.
So many fiends.
Then I will investigate.
Okay.
Look at all these fiends, folks. This is how the gate keyword should be working. Holy wow. Dan's side looking like a storm giant.
And then I'll investigate.
Is that what that is? Frost giant. Frost giant and purple worm.
What do I want to
Who
do?
wouldn't want a frost giant and a purple worm? There's also an Umber Hulk in his used pile, or two. 2 Umber Hulks in his used pile. This game is about to get out of hand. I was betting fiends would be popular tonight. Yeah. Who doesn't love getting 6-cost Baylor for free? That sounds great to me. Death Race will be doing first match videos soon. Yes.
Ross joined here to watch me lose again.
Okay.
But there's 2 Umber Hulks in the used pile, Dan. Here we go.
I'm gonna spend 1 of these generics and this shield for this.
Okay.
Gonna buy a giant spider.
Spider.
Gonna move some of those
And I'm
blockers
going
out of the way so we can sneak through all these
Send
fat
the
fiends.
other one to field
At least the Packers didn't lose.
fur, 'cause I get a discount.
Go Vikings, am I right?
3.
Did we scare away the new people? No, I think they're still
Then I'll
around.
investigate 2 more dice. 1 from the bag. Press this one.
Bum,
Do
bum,
it.
bum, bum, bada, bada, bum, 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 bada,
Nope.
dum.
Nope.
No
Stumped.
giant spiders. No giant
however,
spiders, which is unfortunate because I think
You
that would
can
have
do
pulled away
something.
enough blockers.
Oh, yes, I can
Ryan
do
could have at
whatever
least
with
squeezed
this.
some
So
things through.
I'm
It's
going
17 to
to-
15 currently.
What's your defense on the frost giant?
5. He's an 8.
Umber Hulk only gets the level 1 and level 2s. Yeah. But mixed with Purple Worm.
So I will buy.
Mixed with Purple Worm. What does this Frost Giant do? I don't even know what this card does.
American is to buy another giant spider. Then I will bolt
Frost
the frost
Giant.
for 16.
Ow.
Is this the one that makes you,
I think he's dead.
I think
I
he's
think
he's
he's
well dead.
Okay.
Is this the one that makes you pay
Then
to
I'll pass
attack?
priority to you.
He eats rocks. That wall of characters ripe for an
Then I
Umber
will
Hulk.
attack
Right? Look at this.
with sword
Ya yeet!
like this,
Never ending story,
and
dude.
this,
Man, I haven't watched that in
this
forever.
one.
Forever. Pay energy to
So-
attack. Yeah, pay 1 for each
These
attacker.
focuses
Whoa.
are, because they're possible to see.
Holy
5,
attackers.
6,
Sorry, folks. You
and
can't see anything. Let me move
6,
this up
8.
here a little bit.
Can you read the rest of them?
5. Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
5, 6, and 6, 8.
So many attacking
just 'cause I
characters
know I need
here.
Ramp in order to get my Umber Hulk
Watched it
going,
after
I'm
season
gonna try
3.
and leave
Watched it after season 3 of Stranger Things.
Kobold and Queen grabs them. So, what are your 3 lowest attacking characters?
Jeepers.
Yeah.
They
Not attack.
1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and 5, 5 are the lowest.
Okay. I think that's what I have to do in order to try and win next turn.
There you go. Dan is setting up for
I will block
a
them.
lethal of his own.
Does any of them have? I can block the 6/4, I think, with my purple.
Imagine he wants to let as many level 3s through as possible so that his Umber Hulks can come through and kill all the level 1s and
All
level
my guys are
2s.
KO'd, and I am going to take 10.
Atreyu.
Yes, 10 down to 5.
I don't know what an Atreyu is.
All right.
See what
It's a
happens.
yikes.
You're on.
That's a yikes.
Good old doppelgangers in the
Let's
back.
see what Dan's going to pull here. It's going to come down to some craziness here. He does have that Frost Giant and Purple Worm in his prep area.
And would you believe that?
Did not pull a single Umber Hulk.
No swarm. No Umber Hulk.
Oh, that's the sadness. The daggers.
But
But
you
I
got
did
the
get-
notification. You'll get them.
He's the great hunter. Unsubscribe. Oh no. I mean, I totally know what a Atreyu is, of course.
Yeah.
It's the main character. Atreyu. Nope.
You okay?
Yeah. Nikki's concerned, folks.
No
Look what you
purple
made
worm.
me do. No purple worm either? Wow, Dan.
All right, so I will.
Dan is
investigate.
just unlucking himself out of this. He is going to get an Umber Hulk maybe here from investigation. It's kind of his only out here at this
Umber
point.
Hulk does come.
There isn't an Umber Hulk. He needs to roll it now on character face.
I still don't think that's enough.
So, but wait a minute. I think one of these, 1, 5, 6. Yeah, he's a level 1.
Okay.
These guys are level.
Ooh. So all the level 3s here. He has 2 level 3s.
There he is.
Umber Hulk comes out. He's going to knock out all of the level 1 and level 2
One
characters.
field.
Dan's saying that he still doesn't think that he has it in terms of damage output. He's got to deal 17 here to
What
Ryan.
happens? Energy phase, they go to use. Oh my god. What happens if it's not an energy phase?
I believe it goes back to the field.
Alright.
Oh, I thought he just straight up killed them all.
Confirm they go back to the field.
Umber Hulk.
It must.
Reroll all opposing level 1 and level 2.
That's
Oh,
what I would think.
So these are all in use. Bye bye.
yeah, this is
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Do. What was his horse's name? I'm here to see a man about a horse named Artor.
My bag is upside down. Empty at the moment.
I think that will help
Mm-hmm.
with that.
Purple
I'm sorry,
worm.
what's the giant spiders global again?
Pay shield to make somebody block.
However,
do they
he
have to block this
could.
turn, or is it a specific character?
Target
He
character
could-
must block this turn. Just block.
No, that won't work out either. Dang it. Ross, you never watched it. Never Ending Story? I watched it like 2 decades ago, right? Is this the movie I'm thinking about? Artax.
We'll
I
pay
don't know. I don't know. I'm so lost.
Doppelganger. We're gonna call out your Baylor. So he's a 7/7.
This guy's an 8/8. You know.
I'm literally about to search
Oh,
this
is he?
right now.
Okay, yeah. Well,
On beta
sorry,
disc,
I can't
huh?
see him. Then we'll do that. And then we'll field the sidekick.
Yes, I have seen
Okay,
this, but
one
literally
Frost Giant.
like 20 years ago.
We are going to.
Mm-mm.
I wanna spin
Betamax.
everybody up. Because I think you only have a level 2 right now,
It's
right?
level 3. He become 3. Right now he's 6, 8.
Turn around. Soundtrack on the Walkman.
What level's your Umber Hulk?
He is a level 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, only 3 defense.
Yeah.
Only 3 defense
I
on
just
the
don't know how I can
ye
pull that
old
off
Umber
right
Hulk.
now.
Roll complete garbage next turn.
What was the other one? The disc one? Is it
Yeah, that's the
laser
only way I could
disc?
See
Well,
anything.
Laser disc was the one that was
I
like.
think we're on time. We haven't started turns yet.
I didn't do a timer.
Neither did I.
Alright, so
Ross, when was the time?
he wasn't. He only just got here. Well, you're on turn 1. How about that?
Sure.
There we go. They're on turns. Holy
So that'll give
freaking
me one more
dice!
chance.
Right? Look at that use
am
pile.
Not gonna
Swag-tastic.
spend anything, but I will.
It's gonna get a lot of gate glabrezos out of there.
You're about to refill.
You want the Umber Hulk to die. Ross just lets it play out. Yeah, I went to go unmute and like tell them that time was up. Nah, it doesn't matter.
I have to leave it. I want to.
5 turns to roll them all.
To get a fabricated
Laser disc for the sole purpose to get Aliens Criterion
myself
Edition
so
back in the.
Pass turn.
Life is not at 2020. Life is at
Okay,
17 to
reloading the
5. Ryan is going to try to close it out here against Dan. Dan has 5 health.
4 from the back.
It's see what he pulls. He does get an investigation, which might move this process along swiftly. It is on double energy, sadly, right now. He does get a whatever that is. It's an Irenes. Pong. Hey, he does get investigation.
investigate
Didn't
two
need the
more.
Hellhound, really. Actually, that's going to help with fielding costs. Hellhound would have actually been super helpful there. Good old the Bolter Drill.
Wow.
So Bolter Drill deals 1 to a character for each character you have fielded.
Yeah, I beg your
1,
pardon.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He would have been able to deal 6 to 2 different characters, which would have been pretty strong.
Amen to that.
Oh, it's boss battle time.
Yo.
Kim is trying super hard to rally the troops.
Oh. No.
Nikki Reg says, Nikki! She said, thanks, Reg. Always looking out for the stream team.
It's just a generic I have to pay to attack, right? Not a specific.
Correct. Yeah.
So the Frost Giant is out. So in order to attack, he has to pay a generic per attacking die. The Bolter Drills would have really helped to remove that Frost Giant and probably the Doppelganger. Looking out for my bros. She's a brother. Know your role, brother! Gilmore Girls. She also spells her name with an I, just in case.
Right.
Nikki. For all of you out there wanting to write a birthday card.
Yeah, I'll spend 2 for Giant Spider. Then I'll pass priority.
And shut your mouth!
I'll spend 2 to attack with 8, 8, and.
I did get that right. Yep.
4. Well, hold on. No.
Both
8,
of
8,
our
and
birthdays
7,
are approaching.
Okay.
Sorry, Nikki. She's not offended, I promise.
I will block with my 8/8.
Block with Umber Hulk. Make him do his thing again. October baby.
it's a
Now, we're
7/7.
both November babies.
Sailor.
Scorpios for life. Doodly-doo. What do you give the couple that has it all? Oh, shucks.
Be heavy.
Oh, shucks. Stop. Oh.
I'll also give you one less person in the field.
I mean, the
So
dice are
I'm then
green,
gonna
so
block with
you
my Umber Hulk
can't
and
do it. You just can't, Nemo. You think you can do these things, but you just can't, Nemo.
Okay.
We'll try school again
And
next
I will do
year.
7 to Frost Giant.
All right.
What a card. I agree.
Umber Hulk comes back.
Umber Hulk is back.
However, I
He
do
did
have
not
another one
get
in the
bounced. There is another one in the bag here for Dan, though. He could clear out some blockers from Ryan. Let's
Along
see.
with 2
He touched the butt.
Cobalt, so
Nemo touched the butt indeed.
Swarm again and read.
Holy wow, these kobolds really paying for themselves in gold.
And then swarm 2 more times.
So
swarm
many
one more time.
swarms. So many swarm triggers. So definitely enough damage on board here, depending on how many of these Dan can roll.
That is a lot of dice to reroll.
It
And
looks
oh
like
my
Umber
gosh,
Hulk
no
and Purple
one.
Worm, and everything is on energy.
No one.
Except for
no
some
one,
kobolds that are
no
worthless. Get that
We're
dub.
just rolling garbage dice. This game would have
Oh
been
my
over 15 minutes ago
gosh.
if either of us.
Yeah,
had
this is
This
close to worst case scenario for
So,
first roll
we need to
here.
reroll those.
Dan would
That's
really like to
gonna
get
be
Umber Hulk
minimum
and Purple Worm and
25.
Doppelganger. Storm Giant, I mean Frost Giant, he could, whatever. But he has big stats, which could be used for the hammer. It's a tie. It's a trap.
Yep. Alright, let's see what happens. Reroll all that.
I see everything now. Giant.
Wow.
He gets the
There you
giant.
go.
He literally got everything. Turn them all
Oh my
over.
gosh.
from nothing to everything.
There you go.
But all you have is level 1, so that doesn't help me.
Classic.
This guy's level 2.
Okay. So.
So if everything gets rolled out of Ryan's field, he's gonna have one blocker left.
Right. Order, pay 1, field Umber Hulk.
Umber Hulk is fielded.
What that-
Re-roll all the level 1s and level 2s.
So reroll all your level 1 and 2s.
Needs more cowbell.
Oh, I'm toast.
He didn't get any blockers back.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Worm knocks this guy out, and you're wide open.
Purple Worm knocks out
Your
the
game
final
turn.
blocker
You
for
got
Ryan
17 at least.
and pushes through with the
yeah, 'cause I
Gigantor
killed
damage.
everybody. And so that would be 11. Yeah, yep.
Yikes.
Nicely
Yikes,
done.
that's going to be a lot of
Well
damage.
One turn, man.
Yep, that's it. Good job.
Well played, friends. Well played.
Thank you. Sorry it took so long, Ross.
No, it was fun to watch. Here we are, just shooting the breeze, watching you guys just slam each other back and forth.
That Umber Hulk is stupid.
Good times. Good times. All right, we'll catch you guys back in the chat.
All right, we'll do it.
Boop! Looking good, folks. Monster Mash format has been really fun thus far. We have seen a lot of kobolds. Maybe that's probably number 1 die tonight. What else have we seen a lot of thus far? Dragons and such. Who doesn't love a little dragon? Umber Hulk should have been on the ban list next time. I agree. I think it's good. Nobody brought Sturge. Yeah, Joe came out real quick out of the gates and was like, "Yo, you should have banned Umber Hulk," and I'm like, just let it rock. Who knows? I like Umber Hulk. It's true. I like that you have to re-roll. It's not just an insta kill. That's nice. Dan smoked rye with Umber Hulk. Let me get to the bracket here. Dan smoked Ryan. I don't know if that was a smoking. I'd say it was pretty even Steven. I mean, you guys went to time. Jeepers. And Doppelganger. There has been a lot of Doppelganger tonight. Which, at a 3 cost, it's just so good at what it does. It's so nasty. 23 damage. that is a lot of damage. All right, you got me. The last final round, it's Dan versus Kim, Ryan versus Mike, and Joe versus Reg. What teams have we not seen tonight? We watched Joe and Reg in round 1. We watched... Who did we watch in round 2? What game did we watch first in round 2? Why am I blanking right now? Maybe we watched... We haven't watched... Oh, jeepers. Friends, help me out. Ryan Joe in round 1. Thank you. Thank you. And then Reg and Mike. So we have not watched Kim's team. And then we just watched a little bit of Dan's team. We haven't got to watch a game. Oh, how freaking perfect. Well, in round 3, we're going to have Dan versus Kim on the stream team in room 6 and 5. Everybody else, best of luck. Let's do it. Round 3, fight. Let me get all my rooms set up here. I can try to record my match. Nice. It says that I'm already in this call. Duh. So this must be room 6. Now I need room 5 to open up here. Doodly-doo. Hello? Check 1. Check.
Check. One,
Hey,
2, 3.
hello. 1, 2, 3, and
Hello.
4. How are you?
Good, you?
So good. Just pretty standard for a Tuesday night at 11.
Hey, I'm going not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah, is the format treating you okay?
Yeah. First game it did. Second game, I don't know what the heck happened.
Things just got a little out of hand. Those dang dragons. Could I convince one of you fine folks to also join Room 5?
Yeah, I'll jump there 1 sec.
Nice.
Sorry, I had my headphones are out.
All good. Dan, how's the format been treating you?
I think the first game went horrible. Second game, you saw it. It was a last minute clutch win. So it's been fun. It's been fun. I
Nice.
like monsters.
I like the Monster Mash format in general.
I'm in room 5. I don't know why it's not coming up.
Because I wasn't in the room properly. I just got it fixed. You know that awkward button that says like join room? It's so dumb. It's so silly. How could I ever forget to join the room? All right. Oh, pickles. All right. We got it. We did it. Oh no. We thought we had it.
I'm gonna do something that I should always remember to do and have a timer.
Bingo. I think you were pretty accurate last game. You were like, yeah, we haven't been running a timer, and so our game ended and there was like 6 minutes left, and I can't imagine we were watching you guys for that much longer than 6 minutes, but.
Gotcha.
And it's all made up and the points don't matter, so.
It's all good. It's all for fun, right?
That's right.
Where was that from?
That was
Where's
from
that from? And the points don't matter. Oh, whose line is it?
Whose Line? Yeah.
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 All right, let me get some team links.
Whose Line.
Right. It was just never the same after they kind of recast it. It was just had the same flavor, but just not the same taste.
Exactly.
All right, team list. Oh my, why is it doing that? That's awkward. And Kim's team list.
I didn't realize it wasn't only D&D Modern Basic Action, so I only brought D&D Modern Basic Action.
Some really good ones then, probably.
I can't read, so I have no globals.
At the start of the event, I was like, "Oh crap! Is it only supposed to be modern D&D basic actions?" So I almost freaked out. So I did the exact opposite.
Nope, it's golden monsters with modern basic actions from any set.
I can't read.
It's okay. It's all right. All right, I'm ready if you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'll do a little send off and then we'll get started.
All right.
Folks, we're jumping into round 3. It is the weekly Dice Arena week 67. We're playing the Monster Mash format. We are playing Golden Age, anything that has the Monster Banner affiliation from the Dungeons & Dragons sets. We're also playing modern basic actions from any set. Right, guys?
Right.
There was a bit of confusion, but
Look at my team.
we have Kim versus Dan here in round 3 of Swiss. It's going to be a great time. We've seen a little peek of both teams, but not from start to finish. So we are excited. Take it away. Best of luck to both of you.
All right. Want to roll psychics or?
Yeah.
Stream, I'm going to go refill my water. I will be back in a second. Let me know what happens. I'll probably miss everything.
All right.
So it's been 50-50 letting someone else go first, so I'm going to let you go first.
All right.
Start an
All
attack.
right. What is Superman on there? What basic action is that?
That is actually Superman. Small step for man. Spend all character dice in the field zone to level 1. To help
They call me Small Step for Man.
Well then. All right.
Yeah.
Well then.
Let's see what we can do here. All right.
Small step.
I have no global.
Start the timer. Nailed it.
All right. Let's keep. Let's roll.
All right.
Fist. Ugh.
Kim's got
Yeah.
question mark fist.
All right. Going first.
Sidekick.
My team is not very good. I'll buy a Schwinga and
Schwinga.
Fist.
Keep a fist for a rainy day. Over to Dan's side. Let me try to maximize a little bit of his reserve pool here.
Good.
Nice.
And
So for energy, Doesn't love any of those three. Gonna put him back in and roll for something else. He does get at least one question
No
mark,
global
so
either, I take it?
Nope.
lots of flexibility in purchasing a 4-cost or
Great
so.
game.
No globals.
Time, more
No globals on either team.
Um,
Things are going to
we'll go
escalate
ahead
very
and
slowly.
pay 3 for
But
3
as soon as these
kobolds.
Manticores,
Why not?
both teams have Manticore on it, so
We're just gonna chill.
in theory things could get wild in a burst of a fiery flame. It'll just be getting to that point that might take a second.
I'm gonna roll everything.
Gonna go with the full re-roll for Kim.
Goodness.
Fist, bolt. Bolts
Alright,
are good
perform
for
by
Chewingas or Half Dragon. Half Dragon, again, we've seen tonight, is the
Dragon.
Dragon Discounter. Dragon characters cost 2 less when Half Dragon is when he's active.
Those are also good. Gonna pay 4 for a Queen Grab Stab.
Queen Grab Stab.
That's you.
Fill my bank.
I'm not sure which Queen Grab Stab this is, but let's check it out to see if we can narrow down.
They're the best.
When one of your character's swarm abilities is triggered, draw 2 dice instead of 1. So I think this is going to be Dan's way of
Poor team.
not using globals to ramp the game quickly. He's going to be using that Grab Stab and his kobolds to get that done. Yeah, it's the swarmy one.
Where you are in about a turn.
Matt knows.
I'm gonna reroll everything.
The way
An
I see
expert
goes the way it has been
in the
tonight.
field.
Goodness, I can't do anything with this stuff. Look, more sidekicks.
More
You
sidekicks
gotta
for
feel
Kim.
it.
She's going for the thin the bag out trick.
And
Field
I'm
all
gonna
your
secretly
sidekicks and let them
Yes.
rot out there until Umberhalt comes and
Should
kills
be a
them all.
universal global res. That's just,
Exactly.
like, it never goes away.
It's just be global. Yeah, a res.
Okay.
Global abilities written in not black text. That's silly. Written in purple text may be used even when the card is not at the table. Swing for 3. Absolutely.
Apparently no Queen Grab Stab.
No grab stab, which is fine because the kobolds haven't really started going yet. I imagine he wants to buy some kobolds this turn, but he can't do that with the ye old bolts.
See,
Does roll a
doing just
fist,
as
so he's
well
got at
with the
least
rolls.
1 kobold coming out. Looks like bolt question mark as the other 3.
Pay 1 for the last kobold. And you don't have. He's not out there yet. Your red dragon.
I'm not dead
but
yet.
we'll pay
Oh my
3
gosh,
for
he's like far too kidding.
I am gonna get my doppelganger just in case he decides to come out.
There you go. A defensive
4 hours
doppelganger.
away. Okay.
Preemptively bought there from Dan.
It could happen.
I like the way he's thinking. Kim pulls a Chewinga and a half dragon.
On level 2 or 3.
We need these to be free to field.
Level 3. Oh man.
Level 3, 1 to field, unfortunately. And another sidekick for Kim. Not the rolls she's looking for.
Gotta reroll it.
Yeah, I think she's got to go for the switch here. The swarming Chewinga is
level
not...
1. Look at that.
Hey, level 1
Alright,
Chewinga does not have to
so
attack, so this is the one that can sit in the field and
More
swarm
sidekicks.
up.
That wall,
And
though.
No half dragon though,
2,
so that
5.
discount will have to wait.
You can buy my energy field to spin all character dice up 1 level.
I did not really think this through. I gotta buy 2 more Schwingas.
Go.
Save a fist.
Okay. You want to attack me?
Let's think here.
Punched me in my face a little.
Attack!
Yeah, hit you for 2.
Yeah.
I'm
Sounds
looking at
good.
my bag. Need to buy some stuff.
Hitting for 2, those sidekicks. Jordo was so right. He said, just push the sidekicks.
Oh gosh.
Easy money. Dan
Well-
down to 18 thanks to the scrawny slaps from the sidekicks. Kobold's not rolling. Dan really needs one of these kobolds to roll. That way the other 2 may swarm out of his bag next turn.
I can't buy crap with that. That's really
I keep thinking that kid's yellow t-shirt in his field zone is a kobold dice.
We are definitely going to turns tonight. I can't. What turn are we on? And I haven't had a single character yet?
Dan has not rolled a single character. This is, I think, his at least
You know what?
third turn.
Candlekeep. Going for
Alright.
Candlekeep, Batman.
Yes. Alright, put that there. That's one.
What are the links to these teams?
Sure.
Let me. Jordo knows. What are the links to these teams? Let me see if I have one copy and pasted still. There's one of them.
Yum, yum, yum.
Same
Okay.
here.
Okay, I want to buy something good here. Okay.
You definitely can buy something. Not one of us can.
I'll get the other one here in a sec. I think that's Kim's team. The one that I've already pasted.
It's going to cost me full. 5.
Let me quickly grab Dan's team.
I'll field this Schwinga.
Boop. And we're back.
Pass priority. And I have to attack with it for 1.
Ow.
For 1! Dan takes another one. He's down to
Death
17.
by Schwingas.
A Chewinga attack. Of all the
That's by
things that
Chewingas
to,
and
to end the
Schwingas.
game, didn't think it would be an attacking Chewinga or sidekicks.
So, got one more in the bag. Please.
Come on, Dan. Roll the. If he rolls a Kobold here, that's best case scenario for the following turn.
Okay.
Then he can
Sure,
essentially
why not?
swarm his whole bag if he draws them.
And why not go for...
Gopher? I barely even know her.
It worked. I have a field all of a sudden.
All of the
Out of
sudden.
nowhere. Pastor.
Alakazam, says
Right.
Dan, and he has 4 characters in the field.
And Swarma.
One Chewing Shawarma. Chewinga
Oh,
Swarma.
another one.
Wow, let the swarm continue.
Who doesn't love it?
Oh, shawarma, that makes me so hungry.
A lot of rolling.
It is like past 11. Oh, no globals. Yeah, no globals on either team. That's why Dan has to definitely rely on his grab stab plus swarm mechanic. Kim's got to rely on her discount from Half Dragon and her Chewinga Swarm. Chewinga's on double energy is pretty good. She doesn't need too many more of those in the field for sure.
Alright, so field for 0.
Half Dragon
Level 1.
fields for free.
Fields level 2.
Is that a discounting Silver Dragon too? Yeah.
Is it coming?
Buy that red dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
3 less, but
So the half dragon plus the silver dragon discount would be -3 for all dragons right now. Actually, sorry. -3 for Kim's dragons and -2 if Dan has any dragons.
oh, I don't have
Because it does discount his dragons as well with that silver dragon. But I think the half dragon discount is only for
darn
her.
it.
Yeah, your dragons. Yep. Or dragons cost you 1 less. Yerp.
Alright, well, cost 3 less, so 2. Spin this down. 2 to another silver dragon.
Yep.
Gonna buy 2 for another silver dragon.
Pass priority.
Pass back.
I'll tackle this silver dragon doing 2 breath weapon.
Breath weapon 2 gonna deal Dan
Look
2
at my
damage.
field.
His whole field's gonna die,
3,
which the
okay,
kobold
just 5
dies.
altogether.
Oh man. That is. He spent how many turns rolling one character and then they all
There
get
goes
killed?
my shawarma.
No shawarma for Dan, unfortunately. But now he can set himself up with this grab stab plus 1 kobold, hopefully. Grab stab.
Well, only
Okay,
one.
no grab stab. No grab stab. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Just nothing really going Dan's way currently.
It is a purchasing round for sure.
Yeah, he does get a kobold in the field, which is important. However, if Kim keeps pushing with that breath weapon and knocking it out every turn and dealing him just minute pieces of damage, he is going to die eventually. Those kobolds pretty weak, which they should be for a 1-cost character. Cough, cough, morphing jar, what the heck? What the freaking heck?
Move, considering. Choices, choices, choices.
Is there a card other than Doppelganger that turns all creatures into a creature of your choice, like all
There's
fiends,
so many.
dragons, humanoids?
Do I go with Purple Worm or do I go
All
with Frost
creatures
Worm?
to a creature of your choice.
I think longevity.
I mean, Mimic.
So
Super
we're gonna spend
Rare Mimic
6
does
on
something
the Frost
similar,
Giant.
but not really. It doesn't turn all of
Field
your
that dude.
creatures into a creature of your choice. Nah.
And those are gonna go. So pass.
Pass, please.
There.
Kim going to try to find a dragon. She wants to keep knocking this kobold out.
Yay! I mean, boo.
No swarm and no dragons.
Can I roll a fist? I can't. Alright. One less.
There's gonna be
1, 2,
one
3,
less
4.
lonely
1 less with half
dragon.
dragon. I will buy a green dragon.
Buy a green dragon this time.
Which green dragon do you got?
Just a breath weapon 2-1.
Breath weapon 2, cheap old dragon.
Nothing schmancy.
That will go to used. I don't know why I left it there. So, yay, one shawarma.
There's one swarm because kobold in the field. Does get the grab stab, which
Is that Batiri?
is gonna be important.
No, that is clean. Well, it's
Oh,
clean.
queen
grab.
grab.
It's gonna really turn Dan's churn up
The price of one.
by actually 100%. So instead of swarming one die
Deal.
per matching die, he will swarm 2 die.
Bollocks.
Which, when you have 4 kobolds,
Warm last turn.
makes sense.
Okay, this- oh. I would think this is a good time to try and get shields. Shields for
When you ask for shields, you get Mask Bolt, of course. I apologize. You guys still can't really see much of Dan's reserve pool because I'm the worst host that there ever was. All right, that's
Have you
maybe
ever had
not
those
true.
turns before?
Just buy the crazy thing that you think you would never buy.
Right? There's a reason you put 7 costs on your team. It's just so that when you are out of thinking juice, you just buy it.
Right.
You just buy it. Candlekeep, Candlekeep.
Spend 1 for
Classic.
grab stab. And
Really a classic line. To take.
pass turn.
Passes turn over to Kim.
Shawarma here.
She is going to swarm 1 thanks to Chewinga. See how many more she can get.
2, 3. Oh, another one.
Swarms another. Oh, and swarm another one. Hot dog. Hit all of the Chewingas this turn.
3 for the price of 1. Oh, 2 to spend on
Gets a silver dragon. It will be 2 to field, but it'll be worth it.
those probably.
All these Chewingas, she probably doesn't need those.
Let's reroll these.
Sidekicks, doesn't really want those either.
I'm sorry. I'm
Gets
hoping one of those-
Chewingas on level 1.
Oh, look. I
Or on
can
level
afford
2,
these.
sorry.
I want to do a breath weapon on you here.
I imagine she goes for the breath weapon instead of
Okay.
fielding the Chewingas because, again, eliminating that.
Half dragon. So when he's active, when I feel a dragon, deal
There you go.
1.
Half dragon pulling his weight.
That will deal you another 2. It's 9. Clear your field. 5, 6, 7, 8.
You won't clear my field.
Oh no? What's he on?
She's at
Oh.
3.
Queen grabs tab for the save. Kick, save, and a beauty.
Okay. Feel that.
She could deal 8.
Let's block 1. 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right.
Chewinga has a 0 attack face, which is still hilarious to me.
So attack, breath weapon, you 2.
Breath weapon 2, Dan takes 2
Ball,
damage to his face.
and
What is half dragon's attack?
definitely block the 5.
If half dragon is on level 1, it's a 2. So he has a 2/2, a 3/3, and a 5/3 face.
Actually, it'll be on 6 defense, right? Okay, you're still good.
I have a sneaking suspicion that it's on its 2/2 face,
All right.
being clumped
So,
down there with the other
no
level 1
shawarma, but
characters.
Cobalt does come out. You lost me my 2-for-1 discount.
Yeah, I think because when she was counting it, it was 3 sidekicks and 2 from Half Dragon, Chewinga with a 0. Let's see what Dan can do to bounce back here. He did lose that Kobold, which was really the cornerstone of his comeback plan here.
Roll.
Got a bolt, y'all. Thanks for the invite and hospitality. Good luck and good night. Enigma, it was fun. Thanks for coming in.
Oh.
We hope to see you soon. Build some teams. Come back. Set your camera up. Get wild with us on Tuesday nights. It's a pleasure to have you. Thanks for the subscription and the follow. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward
The
to
support of you being here is the biggest asset, though. Thank you so much. Will
it.
do. Awesome.
Field these for free.
Dan, fielding more characters that are probably going to die to Silver Dragon's Breath Weapon 2 next turn.
All right.
So we'll see if Kim can poke through this turn. She's going to have a green dragon, another silver dragon.
All my swarms and
All the swarms in the use pile, so just 4 dice. But I think this is just going to be stats in the field. That's what we're looking at here. Oh, dearie me. Drop my headphones. Crikey.
I don't think you have to be honest.
So if I breath weapon 1, that will.
I can only block 1, and then you have. How much is Half Dragon's attack? I can't see that.
4.
4. Yeah, that's enough.
Green dragon.
Because that would be 7, right? So 4, 5, 6, and 8, 9. Yeah, because you'll block the highest one. Yeah.
And then you'll. Yep. To the face. Nothing could happen.
Nice.
Good games, but yeah.
Dan, your rolls were pretty good.
No, they weren't. They were not good at all. Literally bad rolls. Is there a counter for bad rolls?
Exclamation bad rolls in the chat. Let me just post some of the meme faces here. The bingo. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I was excited to watch you draw your entire bag with the grab stab combo, but just didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Unlucky. What are you gonna do? You're gonna roll dice again next week. Easy
It's
peasy.
okay. You know what? Took it this time. I think I beat her last time, so now we're 1-1.
There you go. Yes, that's right. That is right. He did beat me last time.
That
It's
know.
not like we're keeping score.
No, but
No, I just keep a sticky note on my computer all week long of who I need to beat next week.
yes.
Good games to both of you. One day I'll win a game. I can't tell you the last time I won a WDA match.
If you play me, it'll be then.
Okay, I'll put it on the calendar.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I'll see you guys back in the chat. It was fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
Shoo! What a game. Joe beat Reg. All right, cool. Let's head to the bracket here. Joe beat Reg. Oh, jeepers. Joe over Reg. Bam! And we just saw Kim over Dan because she kept, as Jordo would say, bullying the kobolds off the field with that silver dragon, Breath Weapon 2. And we're waiting on Ryan and Mike. Maybe we can jump in and find their game. If anybody knows where that's happening, let me know in the chat. Because I don't. I found it. Let's mute all my stuff first. Jump in there. Who, me? Yes. 29 seconds until the boss happens. All they wanted was a little shawarma. You guys started saying shawarma, and I got so hungry. It's 11:20, and all I want is shawarma. There's something wrong with me.
I have 1 Chewinga, so that's 1 swarm.
Schwarmy.
Oh, here we go. Shawarmy, not shawarma in here. Yum, yum. Oh, that sounds so good. Shawarma. Everybody's got shawarma on the mind. Kobold on double
That's the
fist.
way.
Unlucky.
Good roll.
Lots of green dragons here. We didn't see the green dragon when we watched Mike play last game, but his half dragon is giving the discount. His silver dragon over here will be giving a discount eventually.
Couldn't tell.
Next time we all get together, shawarma needs to happen. Dan, yes. Somebody write this down. We're not getting tacos at Exxon anymore. We are going to eat shawarma next time. Hashtag Memphis problems. Joe kicked my butt. Oh, it's boss battle time. I forgot we only had to wait 29 seconds since the last go. Nothing like those Exxon tacos. Not even sold at Exxon. Sold in the Exxon parking lot in Memphis. It was a yikes. It was a true yikes.
I'll pass priority
Pass back.
and pass turn.
Never get a Tennessee tamale. That's
Two from the back.
tamales. That's what it was.
Volter Grill.
I walked out with a case of Miller Lite, and you guys were ordering from this food truck. The dude was like sleeping in. You guys woke him up like, "Hey, would you like to sell me a tamale?"
Why? You don't like my dice
Hashtag
back?
bad idea.
Hey, it's holding up.
I like it.
Oh, that was a good time.
Yeah, I know. I should have a custom Star Wars one or something
Oh.
to be cool, but whatever.
No, I got the Dice Master ones.
I love it when people disparage me because of that.
What? No, man. I think everybody has got their thing.
No, not you. You weren't, but I have been disparaged because of it. believe it or not.
Oh, I'm so
I
sorry.
know. I know.
The weight
So
that Ryan
let's do
carries
that, and that is okay. And this
of
well,
taking so much
that
heat for using the paper bag.
stupid breath weapon.
Thanks for letting me hang out. I gotta go. Have a great night, great week, all. Michael, have a great week, my friend. Thank you for dropping in,
so
hitting that
that's
resub and
one.
such. It's so fun having you around.
And
We need you back Tuesday nights. Needs you, friend. But I hope life's good. Have a good week. See you soon. Oh, me and Kim taking home all the bad rolls from the boss battle. Thank you. Thank you. One for the fans.
Half dragon.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank
Four
you.
damage to him.
4 damage.
And then
What? Boom, boom, boom,
I've bought 3 each of kobolds and twingas, huh?
Just padding my lead as top bad roller.
So that means you'll have 1 of each. No, you only have a twinga.
Revenge on the big toe. That's right. The big toe really smashed us last
They
turn.
are a Chewinga and a.
Mike has 2 dice in his
So
bag,
I'm
Chewinga and
saying
Copper
there's
Dragon.
a shield to force Chewinga to block.
Chewinga must block this turn because he
And
wants
then
to
I will
eliminate
attack
the
with-
swarm threat from next turn.
What's his toughness?
Coming to get you, Ross. That's right.
5/5.
A 5/5
Yeah.
coming towards Mike. He's going to block it with something, I think.
1, 2.
Didn't get to see the full blocking interaction there. 2 dice out of the bag he refills, and he's going to pull 2 more and add the 2 from prep. So 6 dice this turn for Mike. He does have some dragons pulled. Those breath weapons are going to be pretty okay against this field of fiends and such over on Ryan's side. He needs the level 1 Chewinga is the best. It doesn't have to attack every turn. Half Dragon and Green Dragon there come up character face, which is pretty good. Green Dragon, I think, has Breath Weapon 2, if I'm not mistaken. It's the promo Green Dragon. I'm going to see what that's all about.
You'll get that first.
Breath Weapon 1.
3, and then
Interesting.
level 1.
Which does me 1 damage, down to 8.
There it is.
What I was getting to.
Half Dragon was in the field when a dragon was fielded, so 1 damage is dealt to
Pass back.
Ryan.
Pass turn.
Passes turn, doesn't choose to attack with that Green Dragon. Ryan's turn. He's got, there's the Baylor. Maybe he's going to gate one in for free. We'll see here in a minute. Not today, Junior.
Okay,
He does get his
that's
investigation,
good.
which is important.
Let's have these now.
Gate Baylor. Hey, there's Baylor.
Baylor. Yeah, the peanut gallery.
The Peanut Gallery, indeed.
No, Ross is awesome. Alright, so there's 2. I'm going to investigate 2 dice.
Investigate. Gonna grab 2 more. Oh, he gets a Glabrazu.
There's Glabrazu.
Glabrazu. My pronunciations of all these D&D characters, it's just a little off, always.
Or does he?
No, he protects them from anything but combat damage.
Oh.
So breath weapon.
I think when I open the D&D 4 set, I'm going to go through and in the unboxing videos that I do, I'm going to try to mispronounce every single name. Yawning Purtle. Yawning Purtle is
I
going to
will
be a
spend
great
these
card.
two to shield these guys because they're 1 each because I got a
And the Gourd Catcher. The Gourd Catcher is a 10/10 token.
Level 2 for him and level 3 for him. And when he's fielded, I can
Ooh.
pull a different fiend off of a card and roll it.
Roll that fiend.
Prep it.
Oh, it doesn't. Back to the card. So, Gate gives you a 50-50 opportunity to get a fiend for free. Any unpurchased fiend. Holy mackerel.
Nothing. All right, so then I will pass priority to you.
So many big guns here in the field for Ryan.
Attack a little.
Michael's got a lot of little peons that he can block with, though.
Oh, darn. Can't do it.
Let me make sure my 30-minute timer's not going. We have about
So
3:30
5/5
left in the time.
No one attacks abilities. Nothing fancy there.
I'm just gonna block with 2 sidekicks.
Block with 2 sidekicks, so he doesn't have to take the 12 damage he was about to take. Let's see what we got here for Mike. There's 2 actions. There's a misdirection.
Wow.
Did not get a kobold to swarm or a Chewinga to swarm. Sad face.
Alright.
But he does have stuff in his use pile, which is good for this misdirection action. He does get it on action phase, as well as 2 more sidekicks. Wowzers.
We can burn that sidekick right down.
I can?
Yeah, because he's not protected.
Burn it down. Burn it to the ground. So yeah, one caveat of Ryan's team is that this Kaleidoscope protects all fiends from non-combat damage, so the breath weapon will not kill them. But the cool thing here is that with enough sidekicks, yeah, you need a lot of sidekicks. If he attacks with everything,
Or no, I'm not. I'm gonna buy and investigate. Was what I was getting at here.
he's gonna buy another
Why
investigation.
is that? A
It's
yellow?
yellow.
Another investigation. He can attack with everything. He can attack with everything, and then whatever's not blocked, he can misdirect something large in there and really give a slapperino cappuccino. Putting away my team and laughing so hard at your pronunciations. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I've never played D&D.
Well,
Nerd confessions. I've never played D&D. I played literally a one-off campaign of pre-made characters for
Ooh,
at a holiday party once.
go ahead.
Which was fun.
Let's go there,
But I don't know any of the lore. I don't know any of the characters. I don't know any of the fiends or whatever. We got to remedy that with a D&D stream. We should do the Wendy's. Didn't Wendy's just put out a one-off campaign or something?
That again, maybe.
Thanks for the games. We're off to run some Death Race. Reg, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for filling the bracket. Thanks for being an awesome dude. Till next time. So how many people can play the Wendy's campaign? We should just have a WDA Wendy's campaign night. It looks pretty good too.
All right.
I saw there was some pretty big streamers doing the campaign the other night.
I will try the Orcus again.
Orcus for free? Does get it this
So
time.
he goes to prep.
Lots of big boys here
then
for
I
Ryan.
will spend
They have the PDFs for it. Ooh.
3 to purchase Hellhound.
He doesn't cost 3.
I beg your pardon. He costs only 2, doesn't he?
He does cost
So-
2.
1 generic is left on that, I guess.
So there's a single generic and a shield
So then I
left.
can use. Oh well. Mr. Sidekick Man. Why would I want to do that? Yeah, I'll spend the other generic and a shield for Giant Spider.
A giant spider. That's going to be good at moving some of these sidekick characters out of the way in terms of blockers for his
Okay,
big
then I'll pass
boys.
priority 2,
That's fair.
and I will attack with Baylor and Pit Fiend and Arrhenius. And when she attacks, I can pull a different fiend out of my use.
Ernie,
Shielded
yes.
at level
Ernie, yes, is
Put
the
it
way you
different
pronounce
at level
this
1.
properly,
Actually,
in my humble opinion.
0, 2, 2.
When she attacks, what's her?
When Arrhenius attacks, return a different target fiend character die from
Never
the
actually played a
field
D&D campaign.
zone
Same.
at level 1.
What's her power and toughness?
She is a 4/4.
4-4 for Ernie. Yes.
4, 7, 7, 5, 5. Let's let the 4-4 through, and I'll block the other two.
Okay, down to 13.
Down to 13,
Block 'em with
folks.
7 or 5?
Yeah, with the 2 sidekicks, 7 and 5.
Oh, sorry.
Those 7-5 sidekicks, classic. Feast of Legends. This is the campaign.
1 swarm trigger.
Oh, I forgot that was going to pop up on my screen. Hold on a minute. Oh, look at this, folks. Wendy's, you've outdone yourself. That's so funny. I'll have to look into that. I'd be down to play D&D with you fine, folks, but one-off is really my limit. I can't... and it would have to be in replacement of a WDA, which I don't know how I feel about all that. Shoot them a tweet. Tweet those tweeters. Sorry, we're missing Mike's turn over here. He's doing some things. He's got some silver dragons and some gold. Silver dragons and some green dragons. Get them sponsor bucks. The Buccarinos. All of the fists from Kobold.
Field sidekick.
Nice.
Sidekicks are good.
Field these 2. Paying. Yes, 2 fists.
Seems good.
Take 2 damage.
Take 2 damage from fielding 2 dragons. He's down to 6. Gonna try to punch through. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Ryan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could get 1 character through, which would be probably like a 1-2 Chewinga or something silly like that. Not enough to close it out.
How many characters you got?
7.
7, 6. I have 8. 2. 2.
Are there some shenanigans I'm missing here?
4.
Breath weapons.
You got 7. Right?
Of course.
6
I'll have
characters.
6 after breast weapon.
So, oh no, yeah, I can't sacrifice him, but we can still do this. So I'm gonna pass priority to you.
Pass back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just gotta make sure I count right here.
This is the part in the game where I'm like, I just push with everything, and then someone's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yes, don't question the madness, and then I just throw the game.
4.
Put you down.
Full push.
Mm-hmm. And takes out the side kick.
Take
Gonna
out the
gonna
side.
kill sidekick because none of the
I take
fiends
the die
take
over if I had any in there.
none
You
of the
have
fiends
8,
take
and I only have 6.
breath weapon damage.
Correct.
That's enough. Well done.
And there it is.
Dang, even though they were all protected.
They're all protected, but the breath weapon damage
There's your virtual die back.
does just enough.
Oh, thank you.
Let me where's the bracket here?
Good game, man. That was really cool. Wow, well done.
Good game, Mike over Ryan.
Appreciate it.
And I thought I was impervious to dragons. I forgot that it does damage to me too.
Yeah, that breath weapon is a tricky thing. Deals damage to the face as well as the field. So if you take enough breath weapon 2s to the eyeball, you just end up losing. But the fiends, they stayed in the field. I think that would have gone another way had there been a hammer on whose team am I talking about? Ryan's team. Did Joe take the whole? Did he went 3-0 with the Batiri Staccarino Cappuccino? Is that what happened tonight? Because the bracket has been completed, my friends. Here we are. The winner tonight, Supreme Champion Joe, worthy adversary Kim, and maybe next time with the Reg. It's been super fun. Monster Mash, I would say success. I would say Monster Mash is a success. Not just the stacks, the dragon stacks. Oh, the dragon stacks. I like the way that sounds. Let's pull up this crusty image that I made to see what format we're playing next week. Down for a D&D theme night anytime. Hot dog. Next week, we are going to play Golden Age. I'm trying to think if there are any dice. Oh, yeah. Black Manta's got to go. So next week, I'll show you guys this page that I made that's terrible still. I didn't edit this from last week. We're going to play Golden Age, yellow, orange, and black dice. Yellow, orange, and black dice. I know for sure we're gonna nix Black Manta. So don't worry about Black Manta for the black dice. Can anybody think of any yellow, orange, or black dice that are just busted? Shawarma. Oh, here we go. I'm going to be dreaming about shawarma. Can anybody think of any yellow, orange, or black dice that are just broken? Oh, well, Cosmic Cube, right? We don't want that. Rare Cosmic Cube and Black Manta Deep Sea Deviant are out. There you go. Dan, me and Dan are on the same level. Cosmic Cube is a game ruiner. Jubilee's yellow, but that's fine. What other yellow? Phoenix Force, of course. Yellow die. The Blob. Rye got stomped by dragons. Mike's Dragons. Did I type that in the bracket correctly? Yeah, man. Dun, 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 dun. So next week we're gonna play Golden Age, yellow, orange, and black dice. We're gonna ban Black Manta Deep Sea Deviant. We're gonna ban Rare Cosmic Cube. Can't think of anything else super stupid. Yeah, I can't either. This was fun. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna sign off here. I'm gonna run an ad at the end of the stream. So if you guys weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I was explaining this new ad procedure from Twitch. Now, please don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to run ads on this channel ever. I'm testing their new ad thing. So what happens is ad time per hour. What? Anyway, what happens is if you run a voluntary ad, then people for the next 30 minutes don't have to watch the ad when they come into the stream. Is there a way to filter colored dice in the dice builder? The team builder. There's not, unfortunately. You just got to look at card images. Sad face. Or if you're me, you just open up a box and you just look at the whole box and you're like, oh, that's a decent card. But anyway, if you play voluntary ads, then you don't have to watch the ads when you come into the channel. So I'm exploring with this option. Have no fear, friends. We're not gonna fill the channel with ads. But that's why I'm doing it at the very end of the stream and the very beginning of the stream, because it's a feature that is still up in the air. Anyway, enough talk about it. Let's just make it happen. Again, next week we are going to play Golden Age, yellow, orange, and black dice. Black Manta, Deep Sea Deviant, and Rare Cosmic Cube are banned. Everything else, I think, is going to be okay. If I can think of anything else super crazy, please hit me up in the Discord or on Facebook. Otherwise, thanks for playing tonight. Thanks for all the resubs. Go get some sleep. Thanks again for running. Hey, it's always a blast. Always a blast. Thanks for showing up week after week and playing games with me. It's always a blast. You folks are the real MVPs. Thanks to the subs, the followers, the viewers, the players, the everybody that just hangs out every week. Super fun times. And until next Tuesday, folks, stay classy.